Feeling like Joe, find out. Feeling like Joe, feeling like David, find my way. You never felt it. Feeling like Joe, find out. Feeling like David, feel like David, find my way. You never felt me. What you said, what you said. You could find that carry forever, even wanted it. It's what I need to provide it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Out of my food, yeah, yeah. Never lived up to my. Welcome to another live chat, family. You know, it's another Thursday night live by your boy Qualifier 777. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You're having a wonderful week. And I say week, I mean W-E-E-K, not W-E-A-K. Hope you're all having a wonderful week. Yes, welcome to another live. Another live like no other on YouTube or no other platform. Ricky Ice Buster, Tell Truth Media. Yo. Yeah. Actually, I like it. Let me say it again. Ricky Ice Buster, Tell Truth Media. Yeah. So I highlight it. So yeah, definitely I will see it. Subscribe. Big up yourself and welcome, family. Yeah, but I like it. It said Tell Truth Media because that's one of the issue we have now. Big issue we have now where media, whether social media or mainstream media, have a problem with telling the truth and what is the truth. And some people afraid. Some people are afraid to tell even the truth. So I really hope, Ricky, that you're really sticking to what you are actually saying. Yes, Tell Truth Media. Ricky Ice Buster, Tell Truth Media. I like that. Yes, welcome, 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 family. And as I say, yeah, bless up, good night. Yeah, man, definitely. And as I say, in everything you do in a life, no matter how it seems, or it seems to persons or people, because my new word is peoples, you know, it's in my vocabulary. I put it in there. Don't like anyone put a limitation on you on how you use words, you know? Yeah. You use words as how you want to use words. You get what I'm saying? 100%, 100%. Yes. I love that, fam. Yeah. Keep it real. Yes. You know? As I say, anything you do in life, always put God first. Don't be afraid to exalt him wherever you go. Yeah. Because him said, Jesus Christ said, if you deny him in front of the world, I'm going to deny you in front of him, Father. Because a lot of persons afraid to declare God or say Jesus Christ in front of certain people because them seems too godly or too godly. Yeah. And people don't want to hear that. But guess what? Because you know, I get the followers or the views because you seems too religious. Now we're born religion. We're not into religion. Yes. We're not into religion. So this is not religious. I'm not a religious person. I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes. I'm not religious. Yes. Relationship with God, not relationship with religion. Born religion. Religion a division. Yeah. Religion is division. Crazy decision. Yeah, so you know, how my thing already if you never watched before, you know, because in the Bible, David is my favorite person. People might say character, but this is not a movie. So David is not a character. David is a real person or was a real person. He's still a real person. You know what I'm saying? So he's my favorite person. Why? Because David was a warrior. David wasn't a pussycat. Man of God. God say a man after his own heart. You know? And a warrior. And everything him do, him ask that him put God first. Always put God first in everything him do. Even as a king. You get what I'm saying? Yes, always put God first. Him ask God. Him sin against God. And him, him repent and all of that. And yeah. So, me have to take it off first by reading a Psalms from David. Because I say David is my favorite person. Yes. And sometimes it's the people might come on, but as soon as I read the Bible, then jump off. Them afraid that word. Because Hebrews 12 verse 13 tells us that what the word of God powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. It's piercing to the divine asunder of joints and marrow and intents of the heart. And you get me I say? The word of God powerful, sharp. You get me I say? Yeah. So Psalms 20 reading from verse 1. The Lord hears thee in the day of trouble. The name of God is Jacob. Defend thee. Send thee help from sanctuary and strengthen thee, O out of Zion. Remember all the offerings and accept thy burning sacrifice. Selah. Grant thee according to thy own heart and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of God we will set up our banner. The Lord fulfill all thy petition. Know that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots. Some mankind trust in chariots. Some mankind trust in chariots. Some in horses. Horses. HORSES and ASS too. Believe it. Some trust in horses. But we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear when we call. Yeah, big up on yourself. Have to start it off that way then. Because, the enemy always lurking around and thing. But them afraid of that word. Yes, the enemy know a word, but him afraid of it when you use it and you use it the way you're supposed to use it. Them can't take it burn like fire. A channel name all fire, so I always keep the fire burning. We can say, I am truly with you and religion. That's how I see it too. Yeah, man, definitely religion a division. You need a relationship with God, not with religion or this denomination and that the denomination. Because I see them God, but they all have different things try to confusing people and contradicting and me not that. I'm not into that. That's religion, division, relationship with God. That me say, yeah. Good night, Oli. Big up yourself, blessings. Big up yourself, blessings. Big up yourself, yeah. So, and I say, peeps, hope you all having a wonderful week. And before we start, I must say something to people. Remember to know God for yourself, and because a lot of stuff happening over the world where you have some people going around and tricking people and people getting themselves entangled in witchcraft. Because you have some man call themselves pastors, but a lot of them are actually woman telling people this and telling people that. So people don't have no head on the body. Anybody you have to pay for healing and deliverance, that is not of God. That is not of God. When I read the Bible, no man in it never pay for healing and deliverance. You have people in Jamaica too, charging people for healing and deliverance. You get what I'm saying? Want to stop it. Stop on the foolishness. Jamaicans, rise up. Don't pay nobody for deliverance and healing. Go into the church and you have to pay to see pastors and bishops and all of that. That's foolishness. And no one tell us you have to pay sow a seed. The seed the Bible talk about is the word of God. That is the seed. That is the seed Father talk about. And talk about sow seed. The word of God is a seed. That is the seed. No money. Money and a seed. Money have vanity. Vanities have vanities. Yes. So I keep saying burn money and people not understand it. Burn money when you put it over humanity. People too greedy for money. You burn money. Money is necessity to trade and all of that, but you have to burn money too at times. You get what I'm saying? When you put it over humanity and too greedy for money, it's all about money. What is money? Yes, money is necessary to trade. And Father God don't tell you the root of all evil is what? The love for money is the root of all evil. The love for money. Yeah. But anyway, tonight topic is, should you share your location when you are in a relationship. Yeah. And big up yourself, my subscribers, my wonderful subscribers, always sending topics. Yes, I really appreciate love you guys, because sometimes my head space ain't there for topics, you know. And sometimes things when we want to talk about, I just have to leave it for now before I talk about it. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you so know how the thing go. You get me? I say? Yes. Things that I want to talk about, talk about fire. When I say fire, I mean real fire. Yeah, man, real fire. Okay, so Ricky Iceberg, Tell Truth TV Media say, yes, I believe you should. And that's the thing, yes. And, you know, yes, I believe that you should too. Share your location with your, when you're in a relationship, but other persons. Because I've been in a relationship. When I heard that the person come to the topic, I said, I've been in a relationship already. And the person wasn't willing to share their location based on the person thinking that you want to watch them. You get what I'm saying? But in a time like this, persons should share their location. Yeah. And that's why we have so much complication in relationship. Because you're gonna have complication because you don't want to share your location. You know? And at one point we even talk about sharing even your password and stuff like that. And you know, yeah, we divulge into that, and person said no, and your phone is your phone and my phone is my phone, you know. But in relationship we don't have privacy. So wherever you go, I should know where you go. Wherever I go, you should know where I go. But and I guess and I don't guess you shouldn't be in a relationship with someone that you don't trust or you cannot trust, because you don't trust the person. So if it's a case where you can't trust the person, that's the reason why you want the person location. Then you shouldn't be in a relationship with that person. And if it's a case where you think that the person is watching you, then you shouldn't be in a relationship, because if the person watching you, that definitely means that the person don't trust you. So, you know, you shouldn't be in that relationship, because you need to be in a relationship with someone who trusts you. And at times you cannot stop people from not trusting you or make people trust you, you know? Yeah. So Grace McNeil said, yes, you should. Okay, big up yourself, sis. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you should. So sometimes you can't stop people from not trusting you. You get what I'm saying? Because persons are coming out of relationship where there was no trust. And then some people have trust issues. I used to be told that I have trust issues. But my sixth sense always tell me that whenever time I see something wrong and I have to question it over and over, if I think that something is wrong and I have to question it over and over, then something is definitely wrong there. And when person are gonna tell me that I have trust issue, then you know that's bring up a lot of red flag and say yes, something definitely wrong for true. You know, yeah. And at times too, when you've been in a relationship or other relationship, past relationship, and you go into another relationship, even though you're not with the person, they take time for you to trust, truly trust again. If you have nothing hiding, we should be able to without. Okay, exactly. If there's nothing to hide, then if there's nothing to hide, then everything should come outside. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. If there's nothing to hide, then why would you wanna keep, you know, not share your location and stuff like that? Yes, there is nothing to hide. Yeah. And as I say, even when I come onto the phone thing, I've been in a relationship with a female, and I've always noticed whenever I'm around, the phone is always like this, turned down on its face. Yeah, this is the phone, but the phone is always down on its face whenever time I'm around. You know? And I mean, for safety, I said, okay, let's share a little location. I share my location. You can always say, I can always know where you are, because in this time, even as a female, I need to know where you are. Even as a male, you need to know where I am. I can say, even if we're not in the same country. You get what I'm saying? It's only right and normal. But as I say, especially Jamaican females. Should I say Jamaican females? Yes, because I'm more acquainted with Jamaican females. As I said, they would say a man wants to, watch them. A man is watching them. Literally, if you take up your phone and you look at that person location, then you're actually watching the person. So yes, you are watching the person, but is something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that? With me watching you and you watching me? It's not something that it's obsessive, where you're constantly gonna be asking where the person, where are you, and all of that, because I've seen persons calling, especially male, calling their female every minute, asking where are you and what are you doing and all of that, always checking up every minute, you know. Yes, you can also check up every minute, but there's some time that they definitely, as I say, there is trust. You don't trust the person. And as I say, if you don't trust the person, you shouldn't be in a relationship with that person. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because when you check it out now, peeps, if you're gonna be sleeping with someone in a room with person, in a house with someone or apartment, cooking and eating and sleeping with that person have access to your food, if you have medication, the medication, everything. But you can't trust that person. That's crazy. Worse, you're sharing yourself with that person, sleeping beside that person. You fall asleep beside that person, but you don't trust the person. I tell you, we as human being, we are crazy at times, you know? And that is why Bible talks about also unequal yoke. Because we're not equal at all. We're not on the same page. We definitely together but not together. We are together but we are apart, because we're not sharing the same heart or the same thought. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You are with the person, but you don't trust the person. And even myself, I've been in a relationship, and sometimes you really have to question yourself. As I say, me myself, why you're in a relationship with someone, but you don't trust the person? You're constantly thinking that that person is doing something, because that person have given you a reason. Sometimes the person don't give you a reason, but a lot of times, if they even know the person previous relationship, persons will say, because I've been with females, say, it's because I know of her past. No, it is good to know who you are with. Get what I'm saying? Because people can change if they want to change. The hardest of criminal can actually change, rehabilitate if they want to. You get what I'm saying? People get worse. People continue the way that they are. Some people change, literally. Because I've seen females who are like running around, really running around. With Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I've seen females settle down with one husband, not one man, one husband, getting married and settled, really settled. Her husband loving her, she loving her husband. And you would never believe, if you have seen that person previous life or know about that person in the previous relationship, you would never think that it's the same person. I've seen men who, Jamaican consider men who have a lot of females to be jealous. In other words, a man who is a womanizer, in Jamaican term, we consider it to be jealous, a girl's man. And I've seen girls' man change drastically. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I would say all over the world, men and women all over would say that you're insecure. Yeah, definitely, that's true. That is true. Because as I said that Ricky, just the other day I was watching a YouTuber. What's his name again? I don't remember his name. But anyway, he was in Brazil. He was in Brazil. And that YouTuber was actually saying, because I must watch his YouTube. I just watch YouTube and YouTubers. That guy was in Brazil and he was saying they had a carnival in Brazil. But their carnival is different. Where when you go to the carnival, if a girl stare at you as a guy for like 3 seconds, that gives you consent that you can actually kiss that person, hold that person and kiss that person. And on that day of a carnival, you can actually cheat on your partner and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is like really, really crazy. And the guy was saying, this show you that, I mean, these Brazilian girls, could I really be with a Brazilian girl and really trust her? You know, it's crazy because that's just their culture. You go to that carnival and you can meet someone, a girl, you can kiss several girls during that carnival. You just stare at them and they stare at you for 3 seconds, then that means that it's consent to kissing. And you can also sleep with anyone on that day. You know? And the guy was saying, this guy, I've been all over the world. And this guy was saying, this place, this carnival, it's devilish. And I was surprised. People in the comment section was like, why this guy go to Brazil and saying? And the guy was saying, trust me, this is demonic. I can feel it and all of that. You know? It's crazy. You know, so all over the world, there are persons. Actually, you know, for these Spanish girls, you know, a lot of these Spanish girls, because I've been in Cayman, not to bash any, and you have girls from all different Spanish countries, whether Cuba, Nicaragua, Colombia, Venezuela, all of them, Mexico. A lot of these Spanish girls, they are nice, sexy. You know, they have nice stay already. Enough of them do their body, nice boobs and everything. And a lot of them, they have more than one man. And they make men feel like they are the only man. And they are very, very deceiving. So it's not just Jamaican, but I said Jamaican because I'm mostly acquainted with Jamaicans. I've only been with Jamaicans. Yeah, for me, never really, you know, because I believe that Israel, Father God said Israel to stick to Israelites, not a pagan nation. Am I calling other people pagan nation? Well, maybe not. Yeah, big up yourself, boom. Yes, boom in the house. Big up, boom. Big up Jamaica Shore Fishing, LMG TV. Big up yourself. Ricky Ice Buster. Yeah, Tell Truth Media. Big up yourself. Yeah. Yes, boom. So you just forwarding, boom. You just coming on the live, boom. So topic tonight is should you be sharing your location with when you are in a relationship? Yeah. So I say it's not just Jamaicans, but I say Jamaicans mainly because I've just been with only Jamaicans, females, you know, are Jamaican, female who have Jamaican background. I've been with females who live abroad years, but they have Jamaican descendants. Yeah. So mainly, so I'm mostly also Jamaicans. That's why I said Jamaicans. Yeah. But all over, as I say, but there should be no problem with you sharing your location. But if a lot of us were sharing our location, trust me, it will bring problems. And in this time where technology is so advanced, so very advanced, there, boom, there. Technology is so advanced, it is very easy for you to track down exactly where the person are. But why would you not? You know? Grace said, yes, true, me too. Stick to your own. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because when I say stick to your own, you know, I don't mean no disrespect to no other nationality and all that. But a lot of time, this is why we have problems in relationships also. Because with my Jamaican culture and using to my food and all of that, my Jamaican, I'm not gonna I will explore other culture, but I'm not gonna dive into it or compromise my culture, you know, because with some culture I've seen some of them is completely different. They eat different things and stuff like that. And trust me, I don't want to go into that. So a lot of times we go into relationship and we don't know other person's culture and way of living and all of that, and it becomes completely, you know, a problem when you get into that relationship. But when you stick to what you know, you know, then that's it. Because if, for example, even a lot of Spanish people, not Italian Spanish people, but a lot of Spanish people, I mean, a lot of them thinking that they're even serving God when they're actually even into witchcraft and don't know, honestly, Santa Maria and all of them crap there. And, you know, it's crazy. So, you know, as I say, Sister Grace, I stick to what I know. I stick to my Jamaican roots and my Jamaican culture, and Jamaican people of Jamaican descendants where they were brought up knowing about our culture. So it just normal. You got people, I mean, remember, Jamaica is a country out of many one people. All different nationality are Jamaicans. You have Chinese Jamaicans, white Jamaicans. You have all different kind of Jamaicans here. German, everything. Jamaican, real Jamaican, authentic Jamaican, who you wouldn't believe. They are used to nothing else but Jamaican. So, but when I said my culture, my Jamaican, I love my Jamaica. Yes. And everybody love their culture. Yeah. And I can think of even one YouTuber, I say, in some complication because what? You mix with different, culture where it is totally not your culture, and you're gonna have issues, serious issues. Serious issues. When I say serious, I mean serious. Very serious issues. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said, peeps, if you want to join the panel, you can actually join the discussion. You can actually click link and follow instruction. Yeah. Follow instruction. That is it. And with this channel, we don't have to stick to one topic. We can divulge into many different topics. We are not like other persons. We don't have to stick to one topic. We talk about several different things. So tonight we're talking about sharing a location in a relationship. And as I say, a lot of persons will find that they don't want to do that. As I say, mainly females, Jamaican females, who think that a man is watching them. And in fact, some men intention is only to do that for real. For real. And as I said, I myself have experienced stuff like that. And you know what I love about my subscribers is like majority of the topics that you guys would mention, I can always relate to it. It's just natural that I always can relate to it. It's crazy. You guys can send a topic and I always can relate. And it's not out of date. I just can relate. It's crazy. Blessing, big up yourself. Blessings.
Yes, Oli. I was just, you can hear me?
I don't know the blessings on, but I'm not hearing no blessings.
Yeah.
Try come back in, blessings. I'm not hearing you. Yeah. All the topics that you guys send, I can always relate to it. Because as I said, I've been in a relationship with female and she find it as not a good thing to share her location. She didn't want to. She did, but then at times she would turn off her location. So if you're in a relationship and you have a situation like that, because as I say, I've been in a situation like that, where your spouse don't want to share his or her location, then something is definitely up. Something is definitely up. Believe me. Yeah, blessings.
Good night. You can hear me now, Oli?
Something is definitely up, family.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Come, I don't know what
as I say,
happened.
persons would tell you that you're overthink or you have trust issues. But I knew that I wasn't overthinking. Because if you're in a relationship, even in a time like this, your spouse is supposed to know at all times where you are. You get what I'm saying? Until you reach back home. You can check and say, okay, the last time I spoke to her, the last time I spoke with him, he was right here or she was right there. She was in town, heading home, and you can see it moving. It's in a vehicle, you can see it moving, That is it. But when you find persons don't want to, then definitely something is wrong. And a lot of us stay in relationships like this. We are just so, I don't, people say love is blind, but love is not blind. People are blind. God is love. I need that, he that know not God, know not love. That's it. But when you don't put God in it, then you will not know it. You will not understand love. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. People say love is blind. No, love is blind. That is not in the Bible. God must say love blind. That is just crazy. That is just human being say that love is blind. No. We always put our flaws, want to put our flaws on God, saying that love is blind. God created love, so you're gonna say love is blind. You know, that's crazy. Love is not blind. We human beings are stupid. We get carried away by our emotions at times. Because you sleep with the person, you get so caught up, which is you should, because you actually share yourself with the person. You get so caught up, but you know, it's crazy. It is just crazy. Human beings are crazy overall. Blessings?
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me?
Blessings, son, but I'm not hearing her. Something definitely wrong, Blessings. I know what's wrong on your end. Yeah. Let me turn up it. Okay. Big up 77. Big Papi 876 TV. Big up yourself, Big Papi 876. When you say Papi, you know, Papi is a Spanish thing, you know. Girl, them always say Papi. When they you know, try to sweet up a man, they rub them head and say, hey, Papi. I never like that shit. A female calling. Always see that deception coming when they say Papi. Hey. Yeah. So a lot of persons will not want to share their location. I am having problems connecting. You're having problems connecting. You're having problems. I'm seeing you connected, all right. Didn't say anything, but I'm just not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Yeah, one love. Big up yourself. Papi. Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah. Other persons, they will have problem sharing their location. As I said, I had that already. You know, you've been overseas and you want to know, because at times, based on what happens in Jamaica at times with females especially, and all over the world, female could go out and the next thing you know, they are completely missing. They are completely missing. You don't know what happened. You have your teenage daughter or your son. Yeah, you share the location. And a lot of these kids too, they don't want to share the location too. You know, kids, yeah. But especially adults don't want to share their location. And I say, definitely something is up a lot of times, most of the times. And we are in relationships and we will say, oh, it will even cause argument, because I've said I've been there and it also cause argument. And you know, person will try to use, especially females, Jamaican females, they will try to use psychology. Oh, you just want to watch me. Yeah. And a Jamaican man will say, no, you know, Jamaican man don't like when a woman say, you know, you're watching them. You know, we don't like that. Even if it's true, you don't like it. You don't like they use that term. But which is at times you do have to watch them, keep an eye on them. Because some of us have been with females who are so nice, sexy and round and all of that. And you know, you're not understanding that you gotta watch them. That's crazy. If you have to watch them, leave them. You gotta be somewhere you wonder what is she doing now? Is she out with someone else? You know, it's crazy. I've been with female who definitely tell me the truth where she was, and she said it in a joking way. She said it jokingly, but me not trusting, I knew that she wasn't joking because she didn't remember what she told me before when she was in a previous relationship. You get what I'm saying? Because I recall it. As Cartel said, I tape. She didn't recall that I tape it. Ricky said, I would say all the time something is up. Definitely. All the time something is up. Yeah. That female was like definitely up with shit, doing shit. Because you go into your phone and you set that setting to share your location with with specific numbers, 100%, yeah, definitely. With some specific persons, you share your number to you set the setting to share your location with specific person. There's no way where it's supposed to turn off. No, I didn't. You know, there's no way it's supposed to turn off, but that person keep turning off. their location. You get what I'm saying? Then definitely something is up. And as I say, I don't know why people are persons would be in a relationship with people that you're just not into. You're in a relationship with the person, but you're not into the person. You get what I'm saying? You're in a relationship with the person, but you're not into the person. Whether male or female, a female taking a man for granted, taking all that he has financially and physically too, because it takes a lot of energy from us as men too. You get what I'm saying? Draining your energy and draining your pocket, you know? Good night, Keisha. I haven't heard from you in a long, long, long time.
Hey, Keisha, good night. Can you hear me, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm hearing about your low.
I
Like
don't
you're on
know.
the bed. Like you're on the bed and the phone is on the bed.
I don't know what's happening. My Wi-Fi went out today. I don't know.
But I'm hearing it better now.
Okay.
And
Good
trust,
night,
yes. Yes.
everybody.
You pick up
Yeah.
yourself, Keish. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Oh, you must be busy still, but so it go. Yeah. It's Keisha Sutton. Yeah. Montego Bay, a girl from Montego Bay, you know? Yeah.
What's the topic tonight, Ollie?
Should you be sharing your location when you're in a relationship?
Yes. You're
Oh.
supposed to share everything.
So, Boom said that's why you should find someone that want you, not want what you have. But at the same time, in above, Boom, a lot of times you think that you find someone. Keisha, it's a device not connected. Try again, Keisha. It's a device not connected. Try again, Keish. Let's hang up and try again.
Night,
Yes,
honey.
the device not connected. Yeah. All right. Let me kick you out and you try it again, Keish. Try again now, Keisha. Yeah. Yes, blessings. As I was saying, sorry.
Yes, I believe when you're into a relationship, you should go all the way. Like, for example, if you're into me, there is no way I'm gonna hide you or not be there with you, because then that's something is I don't care what the situation is. I say I love you, Oli. I'm supposed to be with you head and head, tail and tail. You know, nothing. Once the person gonna like, I don't want to show myself. I don't want to talk with you. Something is up. That person is not in it for the right cause. That's my opinion.
That's so. That is it. And I say both Jamaican male and females. And I say Jamaicans
go for both. Yes.
Because I know about my Jamaicans and my Jamaican male and female. I know about them. So bless all you're doing. Okay. So definitely, when I say Jamaicans, I know about them because you have Jamaican females. They don't want to share the location, and they will even tell you stuff that they gone to their bed at times and all of that. But yet still they're on other social media network.
Right, exactly.
So
why you gonna be okay, go ahead.
Ricky said that's why I don't go by honest. That's why I go by honest transparency. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
It is, Oli. Because why
crazy.
am I gonna be in a relationship with you? And I can't share nothing with you. I hide my face. Oh no, I can't because blah blah blah. This one gonna see me. No, you're in it for the person. You love the person. So you should go all the way. That's me. That's why I'm not gonna find me nobody, because my input on relationship is transparent.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
So Boom says some Jamaican woman lie bad. Well, lie.
Exactly.
I think lie too. You word lie, Boom. We have to find one word to lie. One word that is more liar than lie.
Well, I mean, I know which word is that.
Lie sound too nice, Boom. Trust me. Yeah, I send a link, Kish.
Boom want to know what I cooked today.
Yeah.
I made curry fish.
Lie is a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lie is just normal.
I love
That
you,
is
me
the
not
normal
hide
thing.
you.
And I mean, these Jamaican females, oh my God,
And men too.
men too.
Yeah.
Bless
Well,
what?
men no lie to me still, cause I've been with no man, but woman.
No, you know what I mean. I mean, you
No,
know.
that's
What
just humor. I just put a little humor
I
in
know.
there.
I
Yeah,
know.
I say go,
Oh,
boy. I
come
say
on,
go.
they know.
yeah.
I can't see good on the TV.
Bless what?
Hey, what's up on it? Me know you want to know me cook. Me cook curry fish.
All right,
All
let's
Wow,
stick
right.
to the
wow.
topics.
Wow,
Let's
wow.
stick to
Chuck life want hear that.
yeah, but
Hey,
let's
me
stick to
done
the
with
topic, please
chocolate.
and
Chocolate
thanks.
at street for me.
All right.
All
All right,
right,
hold on the
yes.
Oli before you go back on the topic, the Oli. Bless, you must say, I say, me not even get the link, yo. Yo, me did delete my WhatsApp, bless, and me I tell you, say, just to edit one video, me lose
Eh.
almost half of my contact them.
So you want me to?
Link
All
me
right,
back
as
on
I
the
said,
bird, man. The bird active.
all right, all right,
All
all
right.
right, all right.
All
Let's
right.
stick to the
All
topic.
right.
Keisha,
Hey,
welcome,
hey,
Keisha.
the pastor, the boss is in town, baby.
Fire.
Keisha, huh?
He have me under
Boy,
manners.
let me tell
Go.
you this fire. You see, man and woman overall, bro, then tell life. Let me tell you, it's not about they don't want to share their location, bro. Some of the time, you see, they say, well, you don't know can hurt you.
No,
So
that's
if me have a partner, listen up, if me have a partner, bro, and they don't want to share with me, bro, me alright. You see, end of the day, bro, me show you sitting there. I'm looking into this every day. You see, if you rate a person, you give the person you trust, you don't need to know where then they are where, bro. You see, once the person can't look by and say, B, me I got a point A, and you know, say, yo, she gone a point A, bro, you don't need to worry, because, bro, yeah, some of the time, bro, when you watch your partner, then, brother, it's like they can't breathe in space. So
Well,
you have to give people their space. You have to
me
give
love
them their
somebody
space.
breathe down my throat. Me love it.
oh,
No, no, seriously.
hold on,
Fire.
Breathe down
Ricky,
on my throat.
Ricky,
Call me
just
every
click the
minute.
link. Hold on, just click the link, Ricky, and follow instruction. Click on the link. So I'm sending a link. Just click on the link and follow instruction. It's simple. Just give the app access to your microphone or microphone alone.
In can just
Yeah.
lock off in camera. When you go on in can just lock off in camera and have on in
Yes.
mic.
So let me hear it from Keisha. Now I've heard Keisha and EHs. Keisha? Keisha?
Yo,
Yes.
my
Your mic is on.
Keisha Wi-Fi I get trouble.
Oh man, Keisha, Wi-Fi and I get trouble. Keisha, your mic. Oh, you mute your mic now. All right, let's wait. Keisha,
Can you hear
yeah,
me?
Keisha. Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay. No, you know why? Because it was connected to my phone too, so it had me choose which one. So I have to
Oh,
disconnect my phone to use my laptop.
okay.
But how are you doing?
You know, so I go change what my name and put
Yeah,
home
I'm
family
good.
and
We
thing
haven't
because
heard
me
from
know
you,
nobody know
no?
my name because I want it people, you know.
Okay.
I know it's been such a long
See, I tell you
time.
about fire and in KFC Wi-Fi. Bless.
Yeah, baby.
Hold on.
Nonsense.
What you want me to do, boom?
Yes, Keish, continue.
Yeah. No, I said it's been a while. I haven't been on here in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Not a while, a long time.
Long time. Long time.
Yeah. So what's up? What have you been up to?
I've just been here, just living life, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to live life. Sometimes you have to, life get busy. Even
True.
though
Very
you
busy and
cannot
things
allow life to
happen.
get too busy either. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, you
True.
got to,
True.
you have to allow it to slow down because you have to live, not just, because a lot of time we think that we are living, but we are just like surviving, because just doing the same thing, working back and forth. Yeah, back
Yeah.
and forth, back and forth. No. Sometimes we have to live a little, you know?
Yeah, we do. But then, you have life what happens sometimes. So it's just, you just kind of roll with the punches and
Yeah,
just go on.
understand. Well, it's good to have you back. Enough
I
people that
glad
even,
to
enough
be
people that
back.
even know Keisha. So no people don't even know who is Keisha.
I know, right?
Has just had to been
All
one.
these people look new to me.
Yeah, they're all new to you.
Yeah.
So yes, this is Keisha, and Keisha is up in America. She's a Mobia. What we say now? What do you call them again? A Mobia girl. Yeah, she's a Mobia girl, you know. Yeah, Nurse Keisha. Yeah,
Yep.
so we are here, Keisha. So tonight we are talking about the topic is should you be sharing your location
Mhm.
with your share location whenever time you're in a relationship. Mr. Ricardo Bryan. Ricardo?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Keisha said her 2 words. Yes, Keisha.
Yeah.
As I said,
I mean, you say, what do we think about sharing our location when you're in a relationship?
yeah.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I would share my location. I would hope, my partner would have shared a location too, because I'm looking at it on a female's perspective, wherein what if, call it somebody up on the side of the road, something happened to me, I'm a car
Right.
or whatever. I would
Exactly.
want him to know exactly where I am if he's close enough to come help me, or send somebody come help me or whatever, vice versa.
Right.
I don't want your location to see, oh, if you're hanging out with your friend them or if you're gonna know woman yard. Me not check it down like that. So some men feel like when a woman asks for the location, it's kind of like to pop in or whatever. But you have to have trust in your relationship, because what is sense if you sharing your location with me, you're gonna be worried about, oh, if I'm gonna be popping up on you, then you're probably guilty of do something. You should have no problem sharing your location with your significant other. I don't think that should be a problem.
Because even a time like this, when people, whether male or female, people go missing. So someone should be able to keep account of you at all times.
Yeah. I swear, I think I went to Canada in January.
Welcome.
Right?
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to take me on a date. But it was Canada.
Yeah.
Right? And my friends have never met that person before.
Right.
Every one of them get my location, because when you go have to know what go on with me. When you go know who me there with or whatever, you're gonna know exactly where I'm at.
You are. Yes, exactly. So that's the thing. But a lot of persons would actually think, whether male or female, because I say I've been in a relationship with a female and she said, just because I want to watch her. Yes, I want to watch you. I want to know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're a female.
It's not a bad thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. So watching can be good, but it can be bad.
Right.
I don't think it's bad. It's not like, and I mean, you have nothing to hide, then
right. It gets bad because of the precedent you set in the relationship. Because if she have a reason not to trust you, then you go consider it bad, because you've been doing stupid stuff. Whether you be the man or the woman of the stupid stuff or the man of the stupid stuff, I want to make it a weird person. They say, okay, like where want my location for? Like,
yeah, and if you have a problem, if it cause an argument, then definitely something wrong.
Something's very wrong.
Very wrong. Yeah. And I've been in a relationship like that before. And this was the case where the female, she had her location on and then she would turn it off at times. And I'm like,
not just that.
Why? You get what I'm saying?
Not just that. Why would you turn it off? So if I had it before.
You're watching. Yeah, you need to watch.
Right.
Because you're a female, you are my female. For example, you are all the way in America, and if we have a long distance relationship, I'm in Jamaica. I might not know America to that, but trust me, when I go on the map, it's like I've been there before. When I watch on YouTube, it's like I've been there before. I want to know where you are. I want to see where you are. I know from work, because from work to your home. So if I see going off location, I definitely know something is wrong, something is up, so I can contact someone or something. You get what I'm saying? Nothing should wrong with that. As I said, we as adults, a lot of times, stuff like this, you know that something is definitely wrong in your relationship, and this is why a lot of relationships.
Definitely, something is wrong.
Yes, something is wrong. Definitely wrong. So nothing is wrong with me watching you and you watching me, as long as I'm not gonna watch your location or pop up on you.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Unless I have a reason to.
Exactly.
Yes, and if I see you pop up, you on the side of the road, and I know something is wrong. I can
Right.
tell you're on the side of the road. You're on the side of the road. I mean, before you call me, I'm gonna ask, what is wrong? Something wrong? You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So nothing
Right.
is you watching your spouse or your spouse watching you. I'm gonna check
But
my
what
phone.
if it's in person? When the
Huh?
are there and the person is there, what if it's in person? Because I've seen that happen.
Where?
Where
What? That's
I've seen that happen where the other person is right there and the person don't want to share the way they look or be with you. I've seen that. And you're
yes.
gonna say, well, that's my man or that's my woman.
Say I mainly I've only been with Jamaican females, and as I said
It
before,
doesn't
again,
matter. Jamaican
and
or anyone, it doesn't matter.
I tell you. So let me give Ricardo a talk. Ricardo, welcome to the program.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. You sound like Alan. Big up yourself.
You sound like
No, you
what?
sound like boom.
Like
Like,
Alan.
ah, my own vice, man.
Oh, you Alan come from the Spanish town now, you know?
No, you not sound like
Chancery.
Alan. He sound like the other one. When name for we look a
Boom,
friend.
boom. You mean brain boss?
Brain boss.
okay.
No, so
Yeah,
to me, you sound like boom.
Yeah.
maybe my own brain boss to him. You never know, you know.
Yeah. So what's
Yeah,
your
but-
thought on it, bro? What's your thought on the topic?
yeah, man. Well, sharing a location, man. That as something we're supposed in at this time, day and age. It's not supposed to be a must, you know.
Yeah.
And we as people, we always tend to hide
Mm-hmm.
when we do something wrong. Because
Yes.
if we're not doing nothing wrong, we're not hide. So if you
No.
got your location turned off and you have to turn off your location, that means something wrong.
Right.
Why would
Exactly.
you do that? Why would you even think that, oh, I've got to turn off my location if you're not doing anything wrong? Because naturally, you go about the business only when you go do something wrong, you choose to do that. And
Yes.
Right.
me hear you mention as well, like you turn down a phone and all these kind of things. If we not do nothing wrong, we don't do those kind of things.
Right,
You
bro.
Exactly.
know?
Yeah.
And like with sharing a password and all these kind of things, because we oftentimes said, my mobile phone is my personal space, and but if
Mm-hmm.
you are my spouse, you and we're not supposed to have nothing. This is my one belief. Nothing, not supposed to separate me because what we share with one another
Right.
outside of, you know, mobile phone or computer, whatever. We share
Right.
some of the most personal things that bring me together. So
Yeah,
what else
because
can be more personal than that?
yeah, the person is a female, she open her leg to you, but she don't open her phone to you.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I can get that.
No,
That is
can't get that.
that is the phone is more private than her
Yes,
private.
that-
Basically, yeah.
because nothing is in the private hiding, but there's things in the phone that the eyes can meet.
I mean, but I mean, you sharing yourself with someone should be more private, a private thing, a very, I don't even if you say it, a very, you should respect that more than sharing a stupid password on a phone.
100%.
Yeah, 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 it's crazy. I've seen, as I said, I've been in a relationship, and every time I am home, the phone is on its face, and then the person want me to seem like I'm paranoid because I've been told that I'm paranoid all the while. Whenever time someone tell me that, I know something is up.
Exactly. And all that is deflection, you know.
Yeah,
Because as
continue.
as simple as how you see it, we always are most human
Big
project
up
what
yourself.
we would do on other
Yeah,
people. So if you know that you have something to hide, that's one of your first thing when somebody asks you a question, they're gonna project to you say, oh yeah, you got something to hide.
yeah, definitely.
And then Ricky, another thing. You'll be there with the person. The both of you are in a serious relationship. And when the phone call come in, you're gonna step away. No, no, no. Me put all the phone pan voice pan what you call it? Pan speaker.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hide nothing, regardless.
Yes, bless. Why would you walk away to take a call?
Exactly, Oli.
And I mean, persons will find, ways of justifying their action like that.
Right.
I don't think it. So stepping away. All right. So say you and your partner are sitting in the living room or whatever, and you're getting a phone call. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with stepping away.
If you know who's talking,
Huh?
if I know who's talking, then nothing is wrong with you stepping away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
out
I
of
don't care.
respect,
I
I
don't
would
care.
step
I
out.
don't care who calls.
because
I am not
I've
stepping away. No, I'm not.
I've been in situations where we're in the same space together. My phone are turned on, my phone is up, so you can see who's calling. But if it's a like a private conversation or whatever, let me rephrase. If me and my husband in our space,
Yeah.
whatever the conversation is, whether work related, family, whatever, in go here.
Right.
As I'm a husband. Right?
Yeah.
No, if I want boyfriend, girlfriend situation, there's certain things that's going to be, private. What if my mom wants to talk to me private, or my sister wants to tell me something? Yes, I am going to step away because I don't go for everybody's ears. Again, it's not like I'm going to be hiding who's calling me. And then okay, I'm stepping, or even then I see I'm stepping away. May I talk to my sister for a little bit or whatever, but at sometimes you can't step away. Again, it just all boils down to trust.
But again, Keisha, so you're saying then only if you and I are married, that's the only way where we can actually share everything. Because if you're
we
my
can't share
girlfriend,
we
if you're
can't
my
share
girlfriend,
because again, yeah, my
Not
husband.
before marriage.
Everything. No, listen what me I say. Yeah, my
Yeah.
husband. You're
Yeah.
going to know who piss me off at work. You're going to know who make me happy at work. You're going to know if my sister cussed yesterday. You're going to know everything because what? Now you're sleeping at the bed. Yeah, my husband. Like we share everything.
Yeah.
You're going to know everything. So me no need to hide. Because there's pillow talk. Yeah, your husband go have pillow talk while some girls have pillow talk with them boyfriends same way. But if I'm a husband, I'm gonna know everything.
So if it's not what we trying to understand, if it's not your husband, you wouldn't share that. So if you don't get married as yet, but
yeah. That's what you're saying, Keisha. If
no,
we're not
I'm not saying that. If you hear me say before, if it was a boyfriend girlfriend situation, it's not like my phone's going to be turned down. So you're going to see who's calling me, and I am going to excuse myself and say, "Oh, babe, give me a minute. My sister called me. Let me take this for 1 second." I'm not going to hide who's calling me.
Yeah.
If me and my sister talk about a private conversation, you probably don't need to know about it. But my husband go know everything when me and my family them I go through. Because I am God there, I am God to console me, I am God to laugh with me, I am God to protect me, all of that. So he is going to know.
So in other terms, Keisha is actually saying if it's not a serious, really, if the relationship is that serious, so serious is the thing. If your relationship is not that serious, then you're not gonna get everything yet. That's what she's saying. I'm getting what you're saying now, Keisha. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. So I just said boyfriend, girlfriend. You're not really serious yet. You're not settled.
Exactly.
Right.
But as I said, I'm still not disregarding that person is my boyfriend. I am still going to let you, out of respect, me go. You go see who they call me. Me go make you know who they call me. And I like me not ID like him go ask me who they call you. I'm go say, oh, none of your business. I walk away. No, you're gonna know who's calling me because I still respect you.
Yeah. I get it.
Well, everybody have a right to their opinion or they live their life.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. And
For me, I think once I'm in a serious relationship,
yeah,
then everything's supposed to be transparent on both sides.
Key,
That is my
keyword
opinion. Nobody, but
serious.
Q,
everybody is
Keyword
different.
serious.
opinion.
Everybody have their own way of how they deal with their relationship.
True.
As a
My way of relationship is totally unique, because like I rather somebody, you be transparent with me rather than
Right.
be say you're being honest, because for me transparent, it goes a far way
It does.
rather than so you actually tell the person what's gonna happen
yeah,
before you but honesty is like, let's say me ask you, oh, where did you go today? And you say, oh yeah, I go downtown. But transparency would be, oh babes, I'm going downtown, so I already know where you're going.
Exactly. You're going to know before you even ask me.
Yeah.
Don't make
So
you
I
know.
don't need to ask because you would tell me already. So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
transparency, yeah.
Babe, me I go to supermarket. Me I go down. Yeah, you're going to know. You don't need to ask me. Like, that's not like the relationship there is sketchy, because if you left then to come back and me after they ask you where you're there or
yeah.
where you come from, like what kind of relationship that we have.
Yep.
You see me, I say if something we're together and we're stepping out, that whether we're boyfriend or girlfriend or husband, or and one of us is stepping out of the house, babe.
Yeah.
I girl in the corner, me I go to the bar, me I go check my friend down the song, come back. And after you go and then come back with me, the worry say, I went there. Then when you come in, me go say, oh, where went there? No.
Yeah.
You're gonna let me know before me not ask you, but you go volunteer the information. Again, it's a respect thing.
Right. Definitely
That's,
respect.
that's
Yeah.
definitely.
And that's the thing to where a lot of times persons are in a relationship and they're not on the same level. They don't see eye to eye in that sense. Where I it's like, for example, I might have a problem with you not telling me stuff and then you don't see that as anything. But if we had talked about that before, you get what I'm saying? Just like Ricardo is saying, transparency, where I'm gonna say this is what I'm expected of you and this is what you're expecting of me. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I say when it comes on to even different culture, I don't really mix that way. Because I'm gonna let you know what I'm expecting. We have to lay it out on the table at all times. Because that's the reason why we're going on so much different relationship and we carry the same thing. There's no change because we are not really communicating a lot of the
But
times.
you know, being in different culture,
Yeah.
it teach you a lot of different things, because coming
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicans, we as Jamaicans, we hardline on certain things.
Yeah.
But you see the transparency and the honesty in relationship. I learned that by being in other cultures. And
Yeah.
because you realize that you hide things that you don't even need to hide.
True.
Because
It's a
we are
culture.
proud Jamaican man and that kind of thing. And when you realize that, like even the sharing a location, like probably a lot of Jamaican man wouldn't want to share their location, or but when you deal with other culture, you realize that it's a lot different and it's a lot easier because
True.
people don't accuse you of hiding things or that kind of thing.
That's
How
true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because when you check out it, I always have to talk about not all of them, but majority of these African women and even some of the Indian them too. Some Filipino, Spanish them different. I say, yeah, I have honest Spanish, but I not trust them. But Filipinos, Africans, them, yeah, a lot of them, they are an Indian them. They are very honest. When I say honest and loyal, they're really loyal. You can definitely trust them. So you say, I mean, but just because, as I say, when it come on to the different, I mean, let me not say race, but
The
I
ethnic
mean,
background.
ethnic group and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm not really divulge in that.
Right.
You know, but definitely true, different ethnic background, different. They are different. A lot of them are far more loyal and honest than
Mhm.
our Jamaicans, whether male or female. So
Female.
that's definitely true. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these other nationalities, they actually like they serve their husband or their man. They serve them literally. Not saying that they rush them like God, you know, but they serve them. They show them so much respect. They treat them like kings,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a culture. It's their culture.
Yeah.
But saying this to
And,
Jamaica, but your part,
and in return,
yeah,
you know, they get decent treatment back as well. As they go both ways.
right. Because if somebody gonna deal with you, gonna be that way to you, so respectful. I mean, you have to be extremely mean to not treat that person the way that the person is treating you.
Right.
Yeah. But no respect, no disrespect to the Spanish them, but just that kind of,
Then
you know,
while. Then
yes,
while.
yes. Yeah.
I've got no experience of Spanish, so I wouldn't know.
Well, not that I have experience, but from what I've seen, and I've been around guys who have Spanish girlfriends, and I used to work with a man too. He have a Spanish girl, and she was young and beautiful. And whenever time we're around working, he's at home and he's always got to watch her, and sometimes we take her to work with him.
But you know what? They believe in sharing. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, I know it.
Yeah,
They
so
share.
because
They share.
yeah. And with family, you know, I always say some ladies in other nationality, they are just too beautiful for me. Definitely, you're looking for problem. Everybody wants them, and
It
it's
doesn't matter the look how the person look.
no.
But
But I say no. The thing is, you know, with some females, because every man wants them. Every man can want you, but not every man should have you. But every man want them, and any man can have them. That's my problem. You get what I'm saying? So you
But
definitely
I don't look at it that way as
the,
every man want them. Their theme of life is just to share. Share
right.
with everybody. Them man, you know,
Yeah.
friend and all them things. They just that sharing people.
Because as I say, in Brazil where they have that carnival thing, I mean, a woman look
Yeah.
at you for 3 seconds, and that's they're showing a sign that they actually want to kiss you, and for
Yeah.
that day, you can make out with anyone.
They share.
And I'm
that's,
like,
that's
that's a
crazy,
person.
man.
Yeah. They
And
share.
but I mean, when people are intoxicated and all of that, any shit goes. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true. That's
And
true.
that is not even safe, even in this time. That is not
But you
safe.
see, only they don't even have to be under the influence or nothing. They just
Yeah.
typically share.
Yes. Yeah.
If you
That's true.
can't go along with their sheerness, then
Yeah.
you're gonna be out of the picture because that's how they are.
That's true. They love to share. It's
I'm
a sharing
telling
is
you, they're
caring.
sharing.
Yeah, we
Sharing
share food,
people.
nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because here in the
Yes,
United States,
definitely,
I've
sis.
seen it
That's it.
over and over and over.
Yeah, that's true because you have places where they have their party, what they call it. The
Yes, in the
party.
basement, then basement party and all of that.
What's the name of the party they call it? Where part couples will even go and then they make out to do they want to make out with, and
Like
I'm
yeah,
like,
swing party, swing.
I mean, that's shit is crazy because I've spoken to persons who have been there and tell me, and I say, yeah, I ain't going there because no, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That must be a members thing.
Yeah. But and you are saying that, but when you don't want it, you're not into stuff like that. You're like, oh man, you're boring, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're boring because you just you don't want to have fun. That's fun. And a lot of us as men, even Jamaican men, a lot of us get caught up in shit like that too. That is
Yeah.
not our culture. We get caught up in it. A lot of us. And as Sister Grace said, a person definitely looking for sickness. Even in this.
Exactly, because once you're under the influence and you're running from Dick, Tama, Harry, Mary, Jane, and Joanne, you know, you're opening up a gate for different various sicknesses.
Yeah, yeah.
But in most of those kind of places too, because you have places like that where you have to literally regulate yourself because there are certain kind of things that you cannot take part in otherwise.
Okay.
So you have to do, like regular tested and all these kind of things for being
Oh.
to do some of those kind of things.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Because I know people who used to go in them things and they have to do them kind of things because it's you actually have to literally like sign a contract. Because if anything come out of it, you know, if you bring anything from outside in,
Yeah.
you're liable. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Grace said it right. She hit the hammer on the nail.
Well, you know, I know this Jamaican girl, and she was telling me that her friend in a specific country, and the friend was saying it was a white man and a white woman. Whenever time they come on the island, it's like they would always link him up, and then they would make out. And I'm saying, listen, I was so distraught. I'm saying, I don't want to hear that, honestly, because, you know, I don't want to think of that. You get what I'm saying? so some
Yes,
people,
because what they do only
yeah,
is that they share their partners with
right,
other people.
right.
We're just gonna use the word share, you know.
Right. Because even a friend of mine, we went out together and based on the shirt that he had on, and the girl was saying to him that if you know what the shirt mean and whatever. And I'm like, damn, you know, what's some swinger shirt? You know, I mean, this you have some crazy people in this world, you know, but they would not consider them. It's because we are not used to certain things.
That
For
is
example, I'm not used to certain things. I'm boring, you know.
Mhm.
And then some female not gonna be with me because I ain't gonna go down like that. Am I perfect? No, but I'm just not going down like that. I'm not gonna be sharing my woman. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
And
no,
then another thing,
that
Oli
can't
and
happen at
Ricardo,
all. That don't make no
understand.
sense.
I will share food.
Yeah, you know what I
Yes.
don't understand, Ricardo and Oli.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You have some of these couples, they will go to parties, right? And then all of a sudden the wife drift to do whatever, the man drift to do, and then they go home like nothing happened. How the hell can you stomach a
Oh,
thing
and
like
then they
that?
say it's a open relationship.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that one is crazy. I can't stomach that.
It's a
No,
open
me I go up
relationship.
here fight. I go do this so now, you know, with me. So you know what? Me not
But
put myself
me
on
not
that.
fighting about me gone.
No, you're not going down.
Joy,
No,
welcome.
so living in Africa. So Joy say what? Joy, good night. First thing you should say a good night. You always come in first before you say good night. Say good night first, Joy. Good night, Joy. So living in Africa is not sharing. Joy, you should
But
come
you
at me
see,
with
they
Africa.
practice polygamy, Joy. You know that.
That's the tradition.
Some of them.
So the thing is, Joy, when I always say that, you know, living in Africa and not everyone in Africa practice that because majority of these young
Right.
youths coming up, especially females,
Mhm.
they're not into their man having more than one wife. A lot of them, it is normal to see their husbands. And the reason for that too, as I said before, is not for a man to say he has many wives just for that reason, but
It's
because
a
there's a lot of
culture.
chores. It's a lot of chores to do also. So that's one of the reasons too. Yeah.
You think of the stores? I don't think so. I
And
just
I
some
mean,
culture.
and then you look at a lot of times I look at it, you know, you have one woman or one wife, and you have argument all the time and all of that. If you are three, one wanna argue with her, you leave her, and you have two more. Come at me now, Jai. I should go pick so no, okay. The girl said, me no like share at all. Okay.
No, I
Nobody
don't
like
like to share. I don't
nobody
like
like
to
share.
share. Mm-mm.
Nobody likes to share. What do you
They're
think, what do
too
you think about
jealous.
sharing, Keish? You don't like to share, Keish?
He's come out
Keisha?
for a while.
I don't know,
They
She's
come out for a
sleeping.
while.
Is she
Keisha,
sleeping?
you don't wanna be the second wife or the third wife, Keish? Boom family. Good night, John. Yeah.
Man, I like me. Listen to me, Ricardo. I am too jealous. I'm too possessive.
Yeah.
So therefore, I can't see myself sharing. No way. No way. I'm not into the sharing business. No.
But as I say all the time, we will see that and you will say, why on earth another woman look at another woman and say she's so stupid, why she wanna be second wife and her third wife, all of that. But guess what?
Right.
It's their culture. They were brought up to seeing that, and it's okay with them. They don't see it. This is normal. So this a lot
Yeah.
of time these persons who are living the way that we are not used to. We consider it not normal, but to them it's normal because this is their way of life. You know?
But guess what? And if you check out the Jamaican culture, it's normalized under secret because it happen
All
happen a
right.
lot. Happen a lot. And it's just that
Hypocrisy.
yes, it's just that people don't accept
Right.
well yeah, this a go on here, so because man have 2 and 3 and 4 woman and some woman have 2 and 3 man just the same. It's just that it don't normalize like in those countries.
And nobody don't know about it. It's
Yeah.
there hidden.
And you know one of the things in those countries that you don't see happen, people
Yeah.
they're not fighting, nobody not kill nobody because everybody just accept it.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
numb. Or they're
Yes,
numb.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's
You
true.
know, what we tend to do is fight against the things that we don't know, we don't
Yeah.
used to, and that kind of thing. And me personally, I used to have that view, but not anymore. You know, because I realized that you're a product of where you're born and grew up.
That's true. That's true.
You
Because a
know,
lot of
because
me myself, I have been with female who cussing out other female because that female knowingly have more than one man. Meanwhile, the female I was with, she had many men. I didn't know. But then I found out later on that she had many men and should have been cussing out other females that had many men that she know about and I know about. You get what I'm saying? So it's lost hypocrisy.
thief not like to see thief with long bag.
Right.
Exactly.
Done. Okay. So Joy say yes, Ricky. I hear you loud and clear. I like share location, not our man. Okay, Joy.
Exactly, Joy. Exactly.
Yep.
Sis Keisha,
Uh,
oh you doing, sis? Yeah. So Joy, I hail up Keisha.
Listen, I don't
Pick up
even
yourself,
Ricky, I don't even like go on the road and me and my man walking on the road. And when you look, I see a woman turn look on him. Because me I have a side I look on him enough to see how him a go react.
Hey.
And my hand just get heavy and a 2 slap right there. So you
No,
know, that's
no,
why.
no, no, that's too extreme because guess what?
Any
Yeah.
girl can look on my man. If my man look good, yeah, look on him. Because if me
Yeah.
look sure a man go look
Well,
on me,
everybody had a right to them own
and my
opinion. That's how
man
I
is going
feel.
to show them who
Yeah, but I know that's you're
That's
right,
how
but
I feel.
that is a bit extreme though because you can't sometimes
I'll slap the
sometimes you
crap
might
out
look
of you.
sometimes you might look and you're not looking in a way that you're attracted to nobody, but sometimes how people dress it just shock you and you have
Yes.
to look.
and that's so
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So you're right, Keisha. If you're out with your man and you're no woman that even look for your man, then something must be wrong with him, not true.
Why not you look on him? No. No.
Not true,
No, no,
Kish.
no.
Why not?
Very
I'm
true.
not back
You're
down.
wrong.
And if
Why
I'm
not?
if I have my female and no man never look at her, then definitely is that she's invincible or something.
Well, that's a form of business.
let me give you like an example. I remember I was dating
Yeah.
this guy. I never like stand up close to me because he just likes it. Ooh, anytime I go nowhere, just
Yeah.
like to say, ooh, they look for me when we're anywhere.
Wow.
Anyways, you know, we went to a party. I'm in a one club and this this guy walked up to me, one dance or whatever. I'm say me there with my boyfriend or whatever. So they said, we a boyfriend there. And one bag of sit, I'm like, he's here. So I would appreciate, if you move or whatever. Anyways, me not have to say too much more. All in do, in walk come over there, put in hand palm body, I give me one big kiss right in front of the man. Like, okay, now see my boyfriend yeah, or see my man yeah.
My
So
sure
Yeah.
same one
ain't
you.
nothing wrong with nobody looking at
Yeah, but he was being a bit careless though.
I walk,
Yeah.
I must see something, I mean the joke him and I show him too.
Yes. That's some woman like that.
Mhm.
She gonna say, look, which
Yes,
is
me I tell him, look, if me see one big body girl, me go show him. You
yeah.
not go look by your no, me I show you.
Right. And because I've been in a relationship with females and they have a problem. Oh, you're always looking at a female. I say, but I'm looking, I have eyes to see, so I look. That's it. And it's always an argument.
You don't get too slapped down.
How do you know that I'm looking and I'm saying that I want? I'm not
And
saying
then
that I
if they
want.
lick you back, then what happened?
So
Huh?
what? So what?
No violence around here.
That's crazy, yeah?
So
Yeah.
what?
That's crazy.
No. You know what? I've been in a relationship before where the lady told me that I cannot look at nobody else because she is supposed to be the most beautifulest person
Thank
in
you.
my eyes.
He's right.
And I'm like, that's impossible.
So you're a horse. You're walking with blinkers.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I said no, that's impossible because there's more beautiful people than you and I out there, and I'm not gonna be subjected to just you alone. Like you're the beautiful. No, that's not right.
No.
No, that's not right at all.
Don't get
Because
too possessive.
Well, trust me, that will get you in
What?
trouble. Serious
Yep.
trouble.
Well,
Mhm.
so far it has been good. Cause
So
the
far,
one
it's
I'm
been
with
good.
love that.
Well, they have a
Because
song.
all
Don't
them
be-
other
don't
women
be
around
over
used to be
frightened.
running up and down. Well, hey, he got a good stuff.
Eh? Don't be over frightened.
yeah,
Because
that's it.
why on earth would you want to put your hand on a grown man in public?
Well, whether
No, me not-
public or private,
but-
that's
No, private.
Yes.
I'm not gonna slap him out there in the public. No, but
No.
we give to him when we
Hey.
behind. No,
Really?
hey. No, we wait. Me tempo we wait. Yes, I'm telling you.
Hey.
But me
What?
go there and slap him and remind him.
no way.
Anyway,
And he still stayed.
Then I must stay. Where am I go? Come here, go broke his knee cup.
boy.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say to that.
You know the thing in my sense.
Make Joy come for me now.
What-
Only
Joy-
Joy, nobody else.
Joy said
Yeah.
long. Joy said in a sense you need
Yeah, right.
you need not to put your hand on a man.
How much time she offer you slap down? Come on now.
Listen, what if he slap you back? What would you do?
No,
Or
slap is slap.
slap.
Mhm.
Oh, so you slap until you stop.
Yeah, we slap until we slap. And then we make up. And then we make up. That time it's sex is much better.
But as I said that, I knew of a young couple
Me know where you go say now.
and they used to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they tell me. Both of them, it's not like they were lying. They say they fight, they like to fight.
And
And then they make up. We literally fight hard to
yeah.
damage each other, fling big stone and all of that.
I don't know about this stone flinging. I
Seriously,
don't know about this stone flinging.
That's that.
trust me, and that was a young couple. I've been to see even the girl. I was around them at one point, and she burned herself. She take up the iron and touch herself and said, "Babe, look here, let's burn myself." Trust me, you have sick.
No, now I got that extreme. No.
No, you have really sick people. Sick. When I say
No.
sick, at first I used to hear their cousins say that they fight and stuff like that all the time, and then they make up after. And I used to say, okay, that's it. But when I hear them saying it, they say that themselves. When I hear something, but when it come out of the horse's mouth, it's completely different. Trust me.
But let me ask you something, Oli. When you and your woman have a problem, And you don't have physical fight, or none of might not talk for 2 days or whatever. And that makeup after. That is like you
No,
hit the 9 cloud.
but stick a pin, Bill. Let's tell you something with me. I'm not a guy that is perfect. I say that, but this I say this. It's whenever time me and my spouse having an issue, I have a problem if she waits until the other day to talk to me. Because once I get what I'm getting off my chest, I am good.
But I was just hypothetically speaking when I said a day
No, I'm
or
just saying,
3.
we're not supposed to talk. I'm not talking for 2 days.
Me no want go to bed. Me no want go to bed and the problem not solved. Me no want go to bed and we not talking. That to me that don't make no sense.
No. Sex is not war. Sex is fun. Love making is fun, not war. Or children.
Whatever, Joy.
But people are like that for true. And people, because, and I have been in a relationship with that, where I had a female and she definitely, she tell me later on that she definitely provoked me because she love when we make up after
Yes,
we
some women
are
are like
upset.
that. Yes.
And I didn't like that either. Why would you want to provoke me so we can have an argument and all of that? She said she provoked me because she like it.
You know my theory on that is that
Uh-huh.
they want to get close, right? But without that fight, you can't get close because I think in some human, I don't know, the nature of some human is that if you know fight, you can't forget that closeness they have to fight. So it's like you cannot maintain the closeness throughout. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
No,
I
it makes sense.
understand you. I understand you, Ricky.
They can't just get affectionate normal.
No.
Yeah.
And they can't maintain it. So like myself, I like to be loved all the time. So me no need for a fight for make up and me want love up
It's not
all
like
the
it's
time.
gonna be a constant thing, but I mean, teeth and tongue will meet.
Yeah.
Afterwards, then it's like a different,
Mm-hmm.
Joy said demon and then Ricky. But you see, the thing is, teeth and tongue will meet, not
Yes.
blessings. But teeth and tongue should meet when we're kissing. That's when teeth and tongue should meet.
Yep.
You're too holy, Lester. You're really too holy.
How teeth and tongue are gonna meet? If we're not kissing, teeth and tongue cannot meet.
What if you're kissing? You don't want to
Unless you can rub up your teeth against your tongue.
I don't want. Hey, Ole, if me kiss, me don't want to feel your teeth. But I feel your tongue.
But people use the term, but like when the term makes sense, because teeth and tongue cannot meet unless we are kissing. You get what I'm saying? Unless I my teeth and my tongue.
I don't want to feel a man's teeth. No, that's a turn off for me.
Okay, blessings. But that's the only way I see it. Because sometimes we say some turn, but I'm always looking deep, blessed. That's just me.
I know, that's all right. We are running a program for people laugh.
Yeah, that's just me, blessed.
But you like it, you like to feel the teeth. But me like to feel the tongue. That's all.
Okay. Well, that's normal. That's normal, blessing, because you are a female, so of course you like feel the tongue. I'm a male, so of course I go feel the teeth. It's normal.
I get the bite.
Hey, so you in the teeth, though, Ricky?
Huh?
You say you feel the bite, so you in the teeth.
In the teeth, me in everything, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not my sense. Yeah. A female gonna feel the tongue. I'm gonna feel the teeth. That's normal. Yeah. A male and a female. That's God's way.
You know the thing about like with arguing as well. Like me, when it comes to arguing, because people always say, "Why you quarreling?" and that, and said, because I've been in a relationship where this girl, she used to tell me, "Why you argue over everything?" And I'm like, "Well, we have to argue if it's sort out the differences in a whatever going on." But one thing I don't do, the minute a conversation starts and they arguing, if we're talking about, cover up back a pot, I don't want to hear about the plate because that's not what me talk about. Me stick to the pot And once you take it outside of the pot, where you not cover back,
Yeah.
the argument done for me, because once you start branch off out of that, then it are drawing other things and other things and other things.
Right.
Because she wants it to escalate.
Yeah,
It is
well,
to wherever point she wants to be.
But you know,
yeah,
some
So she
females are
provoke
like that.
you.
You know.
They
Some females are
provoke
like that.
you. Yeah.
They never stop either, and men don't like that form of confrontation and a woman so argumentative, because Father God talk about it too. He said nagging woman is like a leaking roof.
yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah.
When in a
Not
You
house,
know,
like a
you ever in a
leaking.
house and a roof leaking during the rain, trust me, that will piss you
yeah.
off.
Once the different topics start come up in the argument, me draft me notepad, man, and start write down where you can come and said, all right. So if you carry 10 different things come, me say, all right, tomorrow we go discuss them here. We're
Oh,
not
you
Yeah.
discussing.
are one of them man with the pro and cons.
Yes, because if we could start mix up everything, the one when we want to start out, that's not it will get drowned.
Right.
So and that's not what we were talking about. So we pick that up another day. Or after we finish this, we pick up them. So me write down your point, then where you come with.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we can discuss them, because as long as you discuss them one by one, no arguing, nah, did it.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
You were talking
And
about
then
the
again,
talk about
Ricky,
the plate.
if it's in that person's gene to be like that. Now, if you're, oh yeah, the pro and con and attack, them can change.
Not that well, if that's the case, then me gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Because no peace now go to this, so.
Right. Well, I hate arguing. I used to argue. I mean, I hate argument. I can't stand it. One thing I know, if you're gonna start arguing, a woman start arguing, what I do, I don't say nothing.
Yesterday, they were in their one conversation.
And I know that piss off a woman when you
Oh
do that.
yeah.
A lot.
No, I'm sorry.
That would piss off anybody.
Hey Bradley.
Think of it, bro. Yeah, that pisses off woman when you do that. You don't argue. You just stand there and shut up and look and not say
First
anything.
them are gonna say, you see, you talk about you love me, you don't love me. You talk to you not even answer me, it's like me not there. Typical Jamaican woman, you know.
Yeah. But I love my Jamaican woman, trust me.
And I have to. We are the
Yeah, I
best.
love my Jamaican woman, but some of you Jamaican women, trust me.
Some of we not
I
bad.
have an exception to that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, with the Jamaican woman is the best. I have a different exception to that. I think any woman is the best as long as the treatment is right. Or any man, fear
Yeah.
woman. Yeah.
So you don't have a Jamaican woman, right? That's what you're saying. Your wife is a Jamaican.
My wife is, but you know, I've seen so many other people with bad taste in their mouth right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And you know
Yeah,
what I think contribute to that? You must take time to know the person. Although you can't know everything 100%.
No,
But you see
sometimes,
that time factor,
yeah.
at least you can know a little basic about the person. But some of them just
Sometimes,
jump into it because oh she look around and she brown, and she black, and she pretty, and her education standard up there. So no, it takes time.
so Bernie says some Jamaican women nice, but where love comes from. Boy. Yeah. But you see, a lot of times, you wonder, how people, because you think that you know a person, people change drastically over the years. I don't know. Some people allow themselves to grow out of love. Because I've seen people grow out of loving people. I don't know how they do it, or because I am not a psychiatrist or anything like that, but I don't know how they actually seem to grow out of loving each other.
I think one time we had a topic on this, only if you could recall.
No,
And
not really.
yeah, sort of. And I
Yeah.
said, how people grow out of love is like the things you used to do before. You don't carry it forward. Once in a while, swing on the chandelier. Even if you have your house, go one motel, go to the beach, grit on the side of the road. You know, things you used to do and carry it into the relationship.
Yeah,
You know,
because a lot of
that's why people change after a while. Because after a while, the situation become monotonous.
so Joy says sometimes the treatment they get that cause them to fall out of love. But what treatment? Because as I said, I'm a man and I get married, and then what will cause me to fall out of love for my wife?
Change,
And it's about communicating and
right?
And you
communication.
Oli, say most time,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say all the time, but most time it's women falling out of love.
Now, sir,
Yeah,
and
most
the
time.
man, because sometimes the man go there and thinks that the grass out there greener. I
No,
can only talk from a
yeah,
woman's perspective.
yes, yes,
exactly, exactly. So you're
but
doing.
you know what though?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you see a man go out there and this gonna be complex to everything. Sometimes you see a man go out there and it don't mean that when he go out there, he no love who he got in yard,
But
Yeah,
then just want to go explore and come
Yeah,
back.
but the minute a woman go out there, you know that done.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because some another, I would have said 98% of women, they don't just go make out with another man unless they are into that man.
They have to. To me,
Yeah,
they have to have a deep connection to do that.
right, right. But
Very deep.
as men, yeah, we don't have to. We don't
No,
carry
you
that.
don't have to deep for it. You don't have to be deep for it because you come back and still treat your wife or your partner good same way. Apart from that one thing, which is not right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Because what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Yeah,
yeah, but a woman, if they do that, they're not coming back and treat you the same. Never.
no, true. So
because it
Joyce,
takes a longer time for a woman to reach that point. That's how I look at it.
well, that's so yes. Because listen, it just happen quickly, like men. Men, it can
Right,
be a one night thing or so, but women, you take a longer time. The woman to get used to another man, and then to
right.
actually give in to him. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Blessing.
what I notice is that a man will go out there, have a one night stand with a
Right.
woman, and come back the next morning. It's like, as you say, when they come to their senses. It no matter. But
Yeah,
once we women go there, we start to, at, there's a thing about us. It's like attraction start to pull
yeah,
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 towards us. So
yeah,
women are different from men.
definitely. So Joyce said,
no,
so Ricky,
that's not what I'm saying at all.
all right, exactly. That is not what he's saying, Joy. Ricky, stop talking mad. It's no Joy, I'm not talking mad. It's just stating opinion. Yeah, but that's true. That's true.
We are emotional.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Women have sex based on emotion. But
definitely.
essence, I can tell you this. Just saying that women have sex and emotion. I once have this girl, she tell me that she don't have sex, have nothing to do with emotion. I guess I just demon she had.
Well, maybe she was extremely hurt, so she just like tell herself, "Well,
Yes,
listen,
she just
I don't care. May I
she
come out
just
there and never get
wants
married."
sex and she just gets sex and that's it. It's about emotion. So
But
some people they don't have the feeling, you know.
Yeah, but if you don't have no feeling, I don't think you should be in any relationship.
Right,
exactly,
exactly.
exactly.
You're back, you're back.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
book.
true.
Let's hear your
But
vocal
a lot
opinion.
of times I've seen it true where I mean people fall out and you wonder because when I look at some of these females, they look good. You get what I'm saying? As I mean, it would be a woman that you would want as a man. You say yes, she look good. I would want her, and based on her ways, and then but then her man not treating her right, and then you would have this man that he would do anything for his woman, but you say, why this woman treat this man so bad? You get what I'm saying? But you are not in it. You know exactly what is really happening. You know? But it's just, as I said, human beings we are selfish and very self-centered because a lot of these relationships, they can work. They can work.
Yep. Of course they can. They can work. Some of it is because of greed
Yes.
Some of it, because if you look on the whole culture of we as Jamaican then and say, if you realize that we as man, for some people, if you don't have money, you cannot get no loving.
Okay, that's the same thing.
As a young
And
look
that's
you,
not right. That is not
no,
right.
as a young
Yeah.
look you coming up, right? Because remember now, we as man, we don't establish ourselves until we reach 30, 40, because it take with time to build up these things. So
Right.
while you're building up yourself, you hardly can find one woman or one young girl to stay with you while you
Right.
build up yourself and grow together. That because
No.
people look people established already.
Right,
Right.
and that's where the problem comes in
Yes.
also. Because if a man even do get a girl that is there with him while he's building, what she's actually doing is tearing him down.
Exactly, because
Exactly.
you have to find the clocks and the big
Yeah.
this and the big that. So when you spend them kind of money, they're doing those kind of things. You don't have nothing to build up yourself, because
Yeah.
when you want to build up yourself, you don't have it either. Much more to carry somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And as I say now, we were talking about it Sunday, majority of these young females now, just as I said, they don't want a man unless he's established. But yet still, she's not established. Or they are not
Herself.
established. They don't have anything at all. But they're gonna tell you that they want a man with things, a man that have things, a man that have a car. Meanwhile, she can't even buy gas in that car.
Yeah. So you want me to do for you what you can't do for yourself.
Exactly. And that is being normalized.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
that is
only,
normal
also
in our
then they want
society.
a man, and they can't give this man a moral good. You didn't me try to find the word you use it
That is
last.
a good encouragement.
They can't
Yes.
even they can't say,
Yes.
well, A plus B or take away C from A, and they can't hear nothing. Them just up there in the ear and the nails and
Yeah.
the Gucci mama this and they can't come to you and help you. They can't
Because
do it.
I mean, the other day I went on the beach in Montego Bay, and this guy was looking this girl, and I was there really, really eavesdropping on their conversation. I mean, I wasn't hiding; I was looking at them, listening their conversation. And the girl was saying that the guy can get her a jet ski, and the guy asked, "How much a jet ski cost?" The jet ski is like $250 to go.
And that's US.
That is USD for a young guy in Jamaica. You get what I'm saying? This girl is looking, she's good. She's round, she's good, her body big, nice breast and everything. And she want this young guy just saw her for the first time and telling her like her or whatever and all of that. And she said she wanna go and the jet ski that costs $250 Jamaican dollars. You get not Jamaican USD dollars, I should say. Yeah, USD.
Him should run to the hills. Number one,
But you
say she have some form of disease while she is so nice and wrong.
And
Number
I'm
two,
saying,
she don't want me. She don't want me to, some of these women, I think, when I went to Jamaica and I evaluate them, recorder, I think they have to have a man for every purpose in their life.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And as Ricardo said, she can't do it for herself. She cannot do it for herself because
Exactly.
she can't find $250.
No, somebody who have their money come on that beach down and pay them for pay them and then carry her go where she want to go. She think to say I love that, that man they love the when
No.
because
And then
you know
even
what
if-
female are do
Yes.
as they are thinking that because a man look on them and a man pursue them. They think that man want them, They're not realizing that hey, not because me I pursue you, mean that me want you. Me want what you have, mean that they go lock you down.
Come married to you.
Exactly.
Right.
You know-
a lot of these females will tell you that a lot of guys want you.
No, they don't. They just want what you have. They don't
Yes.
want you.
Yes.
because and they will repeat that cycle over and over and over and don't even realize that. But look, hey, I'm not getting locked down by nobody.
Yeah.
I can attract these guys, but I can't keep them.
Right. So I said, I've said that to a female already too. I've told her that you say every guy want to do, but does that guy want to marry to you? I want to marry you.
You want
Yeah.
the one you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Joy.
Joy,
Joy, try come in. Try again,
Yeah.
Joy.
No,
Yeah.
that no make no sense to me anyway. And we as man too, we're blinded by beauty too, because one thing man run and we think to say, yeah,
And as I said, this generation growing up, I mean, trust me, it's dangerous because these young youths that are growing up, the guys them, and then you have the young females. These young guys, they have to go all out, and they don't realize that. Listen, I mean, these females, they don't have anything, and they're only tearing you down.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And these females, they only want someone that is established.
yes. And may I go say something we're probably unpopular, but me have a son.
Yeah.
And me always encourage my son and say, hey, because one thing when we realize is that the different culture, women them be different from our Jamaican culture.
Yes, they
In
do.
particular, I would say, me encourage him and say, listen, you try it, go with somebody who will go support you because you got university and all that kind of thing. And in our Jamaican culture, he don't stand no chance because he don't have nothing to support. What most, I'm not gonna say what most, I think most Jamaican women would want the support of a man to provide certain kind of thing. And if you can't provide this, then me can't be with you.
Right, that's true. That is true.
Right. So me encourage him and say, listen, you stay away from that kind of thing because if not, you're not gonna be able to build anything.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
You don't have nothing to give to nobody now. So you have to go for who want you. And he got a girlfriend who support him, but it's not from a Jamaican culture. You know what I mean? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because him a guy university, him a work, she a work. She no want nothing from him. Right? She actually support him rather than, you know what I mean?
Taking anything from him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's, to me, that's she investing in him because she a grow with him. She not be with him free because he can't get nothing, because she not get nothing because he don't have nothing to give.
Yeah. So this is a great. So that's true. That's why I see they go for the other race. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's why a lot of
That's exactly why.
That's true. Yes, Joy there here.
Good night, qualifying. I listen Ricky
Yes,
and
Jack.
talking about female who basically make us say have them body to fling here, there, and everywhere. So that for them asset. But what about some of the husband them or some of the man them that have their spouse or their woman at home where even though them know that they've been taken for an half, taken for a fool, but still, because enough of them head, them things that them need to eat fish or eat pork or something, so them still go out there. Now the next thing again is oftentimes, because I realize you're nailing it on the female, so I'm gonna nail it on the male tonight now. All right. Oftentimes when the male have somebody on the side or have somebody out there, and blessings, you can agree here. You know that the attention from the right woman drop,
Yeah.
and that female out there, even though sometimes that female, not say I'm bringing down no female, but sometimes they don't even have nothing to offer, but only some good sex, and then that fly up in our head, I wanna take it, but yet still, put the woman aside and sometimes find all sort of excuse, because if the female do something at home, even when it used to overlook, overlook no more, because you want all the excuses and everything to go to roll because you want to spend time with that woman, even though you know that they've been taken up for an idiot. And sometimes when it pop off and everything and them things, so them have enough with you. When you come back home, I'll turn to the side or the back of the bed and even broken hearted too, because them breaking the heart.
So that's true. I'm gonna have a wife.
And then Joy, they with the other man, and then can't even say nothing.
Enjoy.
You know, the
repeat
woman
that,
outside.
So I'm saying, a man have his wife, and inside trick break him heart.
Of course.
That happens very regularly. But I would say on a daily basis that happens.
Sometimes they come home, and when they come home, them acting like they have a bad day and they can't eat and they can't do nothing, because guess what? They have broken heart because that person said, "Oh, I can't do," and then sometimes
what's going on?
Sometimes what happen is, well, Ricky, I'm going to give you a chance. Sometimes what happen is, sometimes the female them, because most time the female, they love to target those married men, or even if them not married, they have them common law wife at home. So sometimes they love to target them. Now when it reach and them think them get enough and them chat with them friend, like for example, where Fire just say with the sea bike, I can't remember the name of it now. Yeah. When them come in and talk and them think that they have enough of you, and some of them did all want one bed, and them have all three of them type of little sugar daddy they line up on the side. But then one bed, they want 19-inch TV, or 35-inch TV, and they want this and that, because them label uno already and put down where them want from uno already. They have one human here, them want this, them want that. Them already label uno and put uno down already. It's just like how you say, you make note of things where, because you not argue, well, they make note of things that what they want. So because they make note of things where they want, they already have uno in the category. Oh, this one you go give me 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. Them already do that already. But guess what? The woman a yard always get the shitty ending of the stick. Sometimes we don't know, we don't see it. And then the female now, when them thinks that they have enough of one now, one of them biggest excuses, okay, me feel like I want to help for myself, but you're not going to break you're not going to left your wife for me, you're not going to left your woman for me. And them just come in and them just use psychology for you, and then break your heart right then and there, because they have enough of you. And you know what happen now? When you come home, I cry upon poor little wife like we think there's something wrong with you know, when nothing wrong with you know. I want to side trick, break up on the heart in a bits and pieces and step on it and champ it.
Right, Jai.
Oh, Lord. Well, I pray that day that never happened to me on a side chick and break my heart. Because I understand if I have a wife and side chick break my heart.
So yeah, Ricky, may I come for you?
But sometimes, you have to stop and think, why a man that really left when you have a yard and go to the road?
All right, Ricky?
Yes?
All right. This is just like Holy Fire. And you would have basically say, oh man, all right, man can do this and it's okay. All right.
No, I didn't say that.
We never said that.
No, well, me put it so.
No, but you can't do that, because that's not what we said.
No.
All right, let me rephrase. All right. Some men will have them beautiful female at home. Them look nice and everything. I going to give you a little one where something happened recently that's with somebody that I know, and them say the devil make them do it. No. So when you have proper woman home, and it can be a case where you're there work, and this female been flirting with you. It can be a case where you have a female where you assist and flirting come in. And when the flirting come in now, one flirt lead to another, and then them start to exchange certain conversations. So guess what happened now? Certain feelings all develop right then and there. And then by you know it, you have your proper female home. And then by you know it, you go test the water.
Right.
Really what?
So, and it have nothing to do with you and your proper female. Yeah, and it's not like the female at home no look good, not treated proper, no look good, but because the opportunity presents itself to you, you think say you have to go test the water.
Why, Jai, as a man, and I'm no angel, but there's always be either the attraction at home not right or something, because other than the careless mentality, if you at home and you're comfortable at home, you're not going nowhere else.
Yeah. But
And this is
Ricky?
from a man. Yeah.
Ricky?
Some men don't think like
Let's
that.
in begin a minute there. Ricky?
Yes.
And I'm going to call you again Ricky. Mr. Ricky.
Yes, Mr.
Even you're not saint. So not act like you're not saint right now.
I just said that.
I hear you. You're saying an angel, but I'm going to say saint. Even one thing, and I'm going to go into this now, where, for example, what sometimes men come with it is you have your woman home and them are clean up and them are do this and them are do that. You understand? Sometimes you're not going to have the sexiest female at the time, or the female with the most beautiful hair at the time, because them probably cleaning up. I mean, I say, are you yard your inner, and me I clean up, and me I fix up the place, and I do everything. And sometimes them even have children, and depends on the age of the children. They cannot get some time to even go out there to fix themselves the way how they want to fix themselves. So understand? Sometimes they gain a little weight. Yes, you go look on it and say, oh, she become unattractive. You can't fix your hair. You can't this, but guess what? If a man, and I'm not just even talking about you, sometimes if the man just take time out and just even sometimes give a helping hand and do something, the same attractive female that he had in the past, when might look unattractive to you now, that you think say you can go out there, go take one dolly one. You understand?
yeah.
All you have to do sometime, is make some form of adjustment to the one where you have a home, because she's still beautiful inside out.
Right.
Sometimes it's not a matter of the fact that, she not beautiful. It's because sometimes she want you there work now, and probably she there work, and I don't know, she probably be she probably have some stay-home wife who will stay home and take care of you and do all sort of stuff to make sure you're okay. The same clothes now where she wash and iron and prepare and pretty up for you. And if you're gone out, they're gonna cheating, and she have to come back in, come even wash that cheating clothes. That's not right. When all you have to do is help her and come to her nicely and say, babe, you really kind of drop off a little shape still. Do this, do that to fix up yourself, or you kind of put on a little weight, and so you did look, kind of do this, do that. You understand? But no, instead of doing that, busy going out there looking at the dolly them eyes, and sometimes they even get a little older. And then because you see the young filly them out there, what you do? Gone for filly. Meanwhile, she home and look all in a fear head. So sometimes I know nothing them do. Them good at home, Ricky, I know nothing them do.
No, well, I'm talking from experience.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say is that I consider myself to be a
Ricky, Ricky,
Yeah?
you have a fan on?
No?
Oh, because there's a sound. Okay, go on, continue. There's a sound in the background. All right, go on, talk.
Yeah, I see myself as a well-rounded man in terms of helping out run the house,
Okay, true fishing.
cooking,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
these kind of things. But you cannot, for me, I don't think the excuse can make to say, oh, you clean up the house and you do all these things, because you look at how you can carry yourself in the house and how you carry yourself when you go. And oftentimes, I always hear people saying why they dress a certain way for themselves.
Yeah.
But when you're going out, you don't dress the way you dress in the house. And I'm saying, if you're doing that for yourself, why don't you go out the same way you stay in the house? Or why don't you dress the same way you go out?
All right.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
Answer that, Jai.
All right. Me hear everything what you say. Me hear everything what you say. I understand everything what you say. But sometimes the woman them not do know. The man them is just greedy and ready eye and just thinks that them need to go out there, go get something else.
No,
You're
because
right.
and I try myself in a try, but because a lot of these females, so they take pictures and they go on Instagram and all that. People believe that they look at the time, but why don't you just all the time like that for your husband then, or for your spouse?
Exactly. And the same picture that you put out there that other man are lost after,
Yeah.
right? Why don't you use that same attraction in your house to keep your man in the house? Then
Hey, trouble there. Yes, Jai.
And I'm going to say this to you again.
Yeah.
You use the same attraction. You put on the two-piece lingerie. You wear your G-string. You wear everything to make sure you comfort your woman, your man. You wear the sexiest a boxer, or you tight up stuff to make sure you look sexy for your woman. You understand? But guess what happened? Sometimes, and I'm not talking you now, Ricky, and I'm not talking you, Holy Fire. I'm just giving a general statement. It's just not enough. They still want more. So no matter what you do, them still want more.
Just greed.
Them just greedy. Or they have a demon sex spell upon them where them just think say them have to do it.
And that's true you're talking to. A lot of us as men, we are like,
you're not right. But I'm gonna say you're right in some of that. But I can see because I've got many friends, and when we're talking about things like that, it's always down to that the attraction not maintaining there, because and sometimes you will be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then you go to get married and you realize everything just start go downhill, because the effort that put in before you get married, after you get married, the effort gone down. You used to cook every day, you now cook again. You know? So all those kind of things contribute to that. And again, sometimes what we have to look on as well is, for example, if you go married, you're married, I want to go dance together. And then one party gonna church and left the next one gonna dance. Which in most cases, a woman then gonna church and the man gonna dance, right? Now when me gonna dance by myself, what you think go happen?
You go dance by yourself.
Yeah,
Me hear what you say?
if you say, well,
I just, all right, you talk about church now. And I remember in Jamaica there, I used to visit a friend, and there was a Pentecostal church right where I'm at, where I go and see. I'm going to show you how man wicked and stay bad. And you could have do the best. Ricky, well, maybe Ricky, you want to experience, you want a good one, then congratulations. Where me in my jeans pants and just get my hair braided. And when I look at that nice female was passing her nice long skirt, she looked very nice and look pretty and natural and looking good. And the brother, I'm wife, you know, and the brother nearly buck him foot and drop. Sometimes you even at church and you think you look good and everything, trust me, him still have eyes out there no matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do, Ricky. You could have give it to him every night, day, no matter what. If I that him want, I that him. Let me tell you, at the end of the day, it have to come down to you, the individual who decides to change your character. If you have a sex spell on you and decide say you want sex down the place or do what you want to do, and you have to change your lifestyle. It could happen from you. So
Question,
go ahead.
What make you think that the guy was looking at you and he want you sexually?
Because I know.
How do you know that?
You feel that way.
Well, it felt that way.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing with females as well, because you basing that off your own feelings. That are who
Let
you
me know why I say it to. Can me see him again and he come back to me again.
Okay.
Did he approach you?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it no matter if you're a Christian or Christian not, because you have some of them who go to church go make up number. And as the Holy Fire say, some of them Christian even want to share location because they have a lot of skeleton in their closet where they have park up there and they don't want nobody know. So guess what? At the end of the day, Ricky, if you're one of the good one, them, thank God for that. But you have some woman where them do everything for them, man. They cook them, clean them, wash them. When they come in, I king them food, put up all in front of them, share vegetable to the side, and then fix them up and everything. But guess what? That's not enough. Some of them just are come from all the little side woman house, hungry, I kill them, kind sex up everything out.
Now me run my show different. My show, because if I don't believe in no one person cooking or that kind of thing. For me, anybody who come home first, you cook.
I agree.
You know, and if you was tidy up, me not go wait for you to do that. Because
well,
you know, when me come in, me I go do first. Like me cook, like my thing every Sunday me cook. So me cook every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So that takes the pressure off. And when me I cook a little bit, so obviously me kind of set up for week already. You know what I mean? But
well, I'm
so
never say to you is
those excuses can't reach me because me make sure me take
congratulations to you. Well, you're one of the few out there. Now, next thing again, where me here with the location Holy Fire before me come out.
Yeah.
Sharing location is not a bad idea. Sharing location is actually a good idea. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you share location, it's actually good because you don't know what can happen.
Right.
You understand? And when something happen out there, maybe suppose you even have an accident, you pass out in your car or something. Yeah, you
I get cut off. How about Joy? Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky, man.
Yeah, it's very tricky too. But at times, as I say, people can work out. We can work because human beings, we are selfish at times. Very selfish, very self-centered.
Absolutely.
I say internet, Joy. I say internet. Yeah. At times we are very, very selfish. That's a selfish. I mean, selfish bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people definitely have to separate, you know. We don't have to separate. We can always work things out.
You're supposed to be able to.
Yeah.
So,
We can work things out.
and you know, if you realize, because
Yeah.
when you were growing up, like you think people never have problem in their relationship, but they never go nowhere.
Of course they have, but
They did,
these days it seems to be worse. It get worse
Yeah.
and worse.
yeah, a younger generation now,
Yeah.
quick fi quit and give up and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where if you just stick in there, younger generation, they're not consistent at nothing at all. Anything too hard,
Yes.
we are them a give up.
Yes. They give up. It's about
Yeah.
try to fix things.
No.
I've met a female, and she told me that she married 4 times.
Mhm.
4 times. I'm like, that's crazy. 4 times.
And I bet you if you ask her,
Yeah.
right, she's gonna tell you that it's not her fault.
No. Nobody. I mean, we don't normally take accountability for anything at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Joyce, what do you think female need to do, Ricky, to change to keep her man?
Well, just the same light of how you want to be viewed when you go outside the house. Keep that inside. The same attraction where you put outside of the house. Because remember now, whether your wife, your girlfriend, or your sister, your mother, as long as it's a woman, they put out their best when they're going outside.
That's true.
And if you put that best out inside, a lot of the time, because like we can remember one time me a guy a dance, and the lady said to me, say, what me can do for making a guy dance? Me say, well, you go have a dress like how when they go to the road with me I go see. And that will keep me back in here.
Really?
Yes. Once the attraction, because you see sometimes you go out there because like me we go out there, I admire all these things, but me not have no urge feet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like we see it. But if me
Yeah.
see it in the yard, where me a run go?
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
you go to bed, you play bingo. You go to work and a slingshot you wear go to work.
Yeah, I like that one.
Where's that? You got me.
Alright, dude. Hey,
And
Ricky.
I be bingo.
Every
Oh,
morning,
Lord.
you gonna back out there.
So why on earth you wearing slingshot to work? All that coming.
Exactly. And the slingshot now wearing at the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means to say them are strap that co-worker.
Them a go shoot bird out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right in the workplace, Ricky.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. That makes sense, Ricky. That is crazy. That is crazy. I love how you put it still.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I said that one time. I remember I was living with this girl and we were going out. And a couple of friends were going out to some party or something. And whenever I go, you get what I'm saying? She was looking good and thick, but whenever I go, we just stay home and make out whenever I go face and how she look and all of that attractive. We wasn't interested in Bada going out.
Yep.
So you're right, even if you maintain that look and everything.
Maintain that.
Yeah, why would you care about how people want to see you more than how your spouse want to see you? I mean, it doesn't happen.
Exactly. But again, you know that you will home with your wife or your partner. Let me use partner because partner inclusive. Right? You with your partner and you tell your partner, say, let's say they put on a suit of clothes and you say, I don't like that. I don't like the suit of clothes. And they feel like beat them down.
Yeah.
Right. And they will go and ask their friend, take a picture, send your friend and say, what do you think about this? I say, no, I don't like that. Right. And they will take that opinion from the friend rather than you as the partner.
That is
Right.
true. That is true. That is true. That's true.
You know, and if you say, okay, that look good to me,
Yeah.
no, me like that. And the friend say, no, me not like that. Trust me, the friend not go override where you would say. And to me, if me tell us say you look good in my eyes, that should be the most important thing.
Right. That is true. That is true, Ricky. So I mean, if the person more crave or seems to want to please persons out of the relationship more than please their partner.
Yeah.
But they don't see, you know, the thing is, you know, is that they don't see it like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes stuff like that we have to find out to people.
That's
Okay,
right.
Yeah, sometimes you have to find it out because as we are talking, you're going out and you are dressing to impress people outside. But you're not dressing to please the one that you're living with.
Exactly. No, but you know, nobody, a lot of people would say they're doing it for themselves. They're not saying that when they dress up and going out, you know, say please people. And I always said that's what we do. We dress up to go outside to please people. Because I said the only person who don't do that when you're dressing in your yard and you wear the same thing up on the road and you no matter, then to me, at the same way you dress a yard, I see when you gone out the road. And I'm like that because I don't see material things like that. I don't see those like that because I don't think those things define who me is as a person.
Right. Not looking not attention.
Me no need to wear the name brand things and all these kind of things. You know, because it's just clothes. You know, if you're a nasty person and you have on your Clarks and your big this and big that, you're only covering up that nasty person and do nothing.
That's true. True.
You know, so inside for me away makes sense. Now the clothes where we wrote this, I mean, listen to all your talk, watch how you treat people.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so if you go dress up and go out there, so for your world see and say, yeah, you look good. But in a yard where me and you there, so and you not do that for me.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I know what is nasty. Nasty is nasty, Joy. Nasty is nasty.
Nasty is that you're just not a nice person. You're not nice to your fellow humankind.
Yeah. And that is why I'm telling people, you know, I don't dress and look sophisticated. That's why I don't wear tie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I don't wear tie, because I always feel uncomfortable dressing in ties and pockets and stuff because I feel very uncomfortable. You know, and I don't like it. I don't like the attention. I just don't like it. I like dressing normal, feel comfortable dressing normal. But as I said, people dress to please people that we don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's still saying, explain nasty.
Well, what I'm saying nasty that you don't treat people right. So you treat people based on what they can do for you. You treat people because they're in a certain category. So like for example, I go somewhere, I may notice like some, what would I call them, less fortunate people, and maybe they got some learning disability. They're not as normal as everybody else. And I go and I realize that them people they are dead yard. Me they go on grave digging, and me realize everybody else eat and those people not eat. And I'm like, but how come they can't go give everybody who seem okay and these people they not give them none? So me take it up on my head and me like, oh, me see one lady a pass. I'm say, oh, give them people some food now. Or them have to wait. I say to her, I say, why them have to wait? Why them no? Because me say, who can go get everybody with a wait to go can go get them. Somebody needs to look after them people first. Because
Right.
them need it more than some of the people you can go get. And she a carry come give me. I mean,
Yeah.
you see, you carry come give me. I mean, I really need it like them people.
Right.
Let them people first. So me look upon how people treat people like that. So that's one of the way I look upon and say, well, if you're a nice person, you look after the less fortunate first,
Right.
are the most vulnerable.
So
Mhm.
people are more respect that person. They
Yeah.
treat you based on your status in life.
And it's based on
Yeah.
their character.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. So Jack, me put back that in the house now. So I am vulnerable in my house. Say look after me in the house rather than you go feed up everybody. I feed up my eyes them. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're in the house.
Yes.
You're on come back. You're just let's try. Go ahead.
And Ricky, sometimes people need to be treated, and everybody you see how they are going to treat you there, because you don't know what some of them do in them past or what some of them do. So sometimes you see them, you walk past them because some of them are liars and some of them are ginners. So some of them look needy, but not a thing not go so.
No. If you notice the scenario me using, it was a dead yard, and I absolutely believe in a way. I say it's not everybody you see.
Yeah.
Oh, you feel sorry for, like
Yes, so
personally.
sorry for Maga dog to turn and bite you, and everybody is sorry for.
I do believe that because I know many people that they used to thief when they're young, right? And now they can't thief because they're old. And to me, I gotta beat them now. I'm not thinking about this sorry for them.
Karma is a bitch, you know.
You know, because me think while you were a thief, you never not think about say, okay, me I go old one day and can't thief all the time. You know?
So therefore, for me, my son, I will deal with yourself first, then you deal with them after. Make sure you say you are right, because
Yes.
you don't know what them are do.
Yeah. But when you go out in the public, no, you know that's what we are referring to. When you go out in the public and you see them people where a place like Dead Yard with food and that, you look after them people first, because you know those people they go start and
No,
now.
Ricky, me I look about myself first.
Well,
Oh, this brain pass.
Me I look about myself first. This is let me tell you something, Ricky. Sometimes you see some people and them. All right, you have one particular woman in Kingston there right now. When you look on for her foot, you start for her. I want the biggest foot she have. But there's still nothing wrong with that, the foot there. She tie up all sort of old sitting and everything on it. And then when you reach every 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, them time everything come off of it and she go bank your money.
Hey,
You understand? So
yeah.
therefore, sometimes you see people a road, you leave them alone because you don't know what them do. Again, acknowledge God for yourself. Because me watch a Holy Fire video and I realize one time in that game, some of them in a month go be money too.
Yeah.
And sometimes this I got probably so na wait someone, sometimes good figure some and everybody need to hang your money neither get your money.
But
Sometimes you need to keep it in your pocket.
true at that drive. But guess what now? My money fire the planet.
So therefore,
It's
and
not
everybody
me understand. And
But that's why I throw shit attacks, because some of these persons they're not needy.
No. And some of them, for example, are the choices what they make.
you have a lot of mendacious pathological liars out there. Them lie, them wicked, them evil, they're scammers.
Yeah, that's true.
Them sit down and try to find a way to go around and manipulate you. And then you see them and you starve for them, but not a thing not do them.
That's true. Because if I pass some of them 3 times for the week. They're telling me the same story only
Not even
because
for the week, well, if I don't mean to break you, but
Yeah.
if you pass them 3 times, sometimes they not even mark your face.
right, and they're telling me the same story. Like this lady were always begging 200 like pair of fear, and she always nice to the clothes. But it's the choices that they make still, because a lot of times it become an addiction, and then it become like a spirit where they can't break out of, you know. So
But that's how some people live in a holy.
yeah,
That is that are their daily living. Because
yeah,
me
yeah,
hear about somebody. They actually, I think, a couple them from. I don't know if Lindsay then come from.
yeah,
Me hear about where they beg. That then do them beg during the day,
yeah.
and it's the house where they living like you would never believe, and I beg them beg.
All right.
Wait a joy,
Ricky?
you know, I know this lady, we met, and she years ago, I know, I used to work at a wholesale over 15 years ago, and I worked there for about 6 years, so I know this lady for over 6 years. And you know what she was? She was begging all over Jamaica. I see her in Linstead, I saw her in Town, I saw her in Maypen, Clarendon. And she had womb cancer. And she was walking. And I said to her, woman, one day to her, woman, you know you're wicked. From the time you have womb cancer, you're dead already. At first, I said, I mean, but you know, that lady would say that she had womb cancer and she was begging all over.
Before Brother Brains come, you know Brother Brains and listen me take and I take point. All right. It's a person you may mention a Linstead.
Yeah.
And I go and say this. There's a lady in Spanish Town. She come on in news before who walk with her slippers with her hand and use it and walk with her hand. Because she have to use her hand to take the heat off of the ground. People like them there. She did come from Linstead side on her bottom. Woman like that, we help.
She come from Williams States.
All right. You have a couple in a Spanish Town, because Spanish Town we live on blessings come from Spanish Town, and who knows, maybe Brother Brain probably know of them too. Because they go town and everywhere where they come to me. One time they come to me first and trick me, because I get scam already. And when they come to me and ask me their fear, and when them ask me for the fear, I give them the fear. And then they come back and see me again and ask me their fear. So them I go to Clarendon and go preach. And so I said, then I reach a Clarendon and any time when I preach. Then them see me again and them beg me again. I'm like seriously? No, the next thing again, where I show you say sometimes these people them wicked. And you have to be careful. You better have your eye open. When I was going to my graduation, a brother walk up to me and give me that time they have the new Jamaica $50-$100 come up. And that brother scam me too. You understand? So you have a lot of thieves and them sit down and act like say them nice and them come in and act so nice. And let me tell you, you have some sophisticated thieves too. We come to you and them look so unique and nice and everything. Hi. You know my purse I just lost my purse and I scam them a scam. You know how many people them tell that?
Yeah.
Next thing again before Brother Brain go again in a Spanish what I notice with the young girls them in there now too is them beg $10 and $5. You know, take $10 as nothing. If you beg 5 person $20, how much you get?
You're not getting 5.
Yeah, exactly. But me just have put it up for them level.
Yeah.
No, you see when them done now and all of that? Them up in a video like, cause them have them here, I forgot to, and trust me, you see you who work so hard, as all a female and so, them look better than you.
Yeah, because I met a guy in Montego Bay also, young guy, and he said to me that it's easy to beg. You just have to get over the shame, because sometimes some people shame, but it's easy to pay. Them
look, and let me close off and give Brother Brain the platform. them look better than you because you have to work so hard sometime, and then me I go to brother Ricky now. Sometimes you work so hard
Yeah.
and you don't have the time to do certain things to yourself, but just only if you know say after you work so hard too, the same money and the same husband we have in our house, they gone deal with one of them one day with their road a beg and have up all of them money. Them are scammers, you know? They're scammers. Them just that's what them live for. And as I said, you have sophisticated scammers out there who you not even look on and think that them a scammer. Them look decent, them look nice. Just like you have sophisticated thief too.
That's the thing with scamming and sophisticated thief, because you have pastors and bishops and all of them, we are thieves too, scammers. Okay, man, we are scammers, so you live in Jamaica, at church, all the man live too. We are scammers. And people say, man, no, but they are actually scammers. People give it to them. It's big scammers. So, you know, it's just in the society, people just, I guess we just normalize it. That's a lot of time we just see it as nothing. But if you have a that stream, don't you expect? You have pastors and bishops as scammers, what you expect? Expect the better. Yeah. Everybody know. Persons I got to persons who consider themselves man of God, and I give them $250 for healing and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So if a man can road, besides him can use female for you to give you a story. Much as a man with a Bible.
Some of these so-called pastor here, then some of them need be dead. Sorry.
Yeah. You want to tell us that our healer, all they have to do is be a seed. Give them a seed. So a seed. $250,000 Jamaican dollars, and you get healing.
And some of them are tell you to take out your last fear and chew.
Yeah.
What you call that? Not scam, brother brain?
Of course, not scamming. So it's hard.
So they want chop the line.
Yeah, they want chop the line. Big to brain.
What you gonna do? What? Go your yard?
and they're making millions. You know what I'm saying? Millions. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Come on, do scamming and that. Just that when you're younger, you was do it, but have a problem with it.
And then brother brain and holy fire. You have some of them same pastor here too. We all like take up the money. And I give a little young girl them married same way too, and they have them good wife home. So a little young girl them now watch choppy line with them too, because guess what? You see through them and know nothing about God. Cause they don't know God. Only thing they come to church for, you know, them pretty car dressed up and everything, them go and them their church, and they have, trust me, they have them little young girl on the side, we are give them them proper start out. So when them get that.
Yeah, and the thing is in a joy, you have a lot of, for example, you and I go on the road and we get scammed by this little person, but we don't consider that one, but it is because the PR, the $100, the $50, the PR, you get what I'm saying? But you and I doesn't have a lot, but then you have persons, rich people too, they get scammed too, big rich people. Obia man tell them things, oh, give me this, give me that. And I can do this. They're not doing shit, they can't do shit, they got no power. Besides body power, as I said, or front power.
I'm here, brother Brain, so when you're done, Mr.
Brains, it's not great, but you're talking. It's great, boss.
I take it, Sister Joy tonight, and I mean, because Joy, you know what, Joy, not really in the panel too, so half it, so you don't know. Blessed. Blessed, that's sleep, I was going.
No,
Good
man,
night.
may I listen, Brain.
And then, again in a holy fire, you know, the crusade, that's scamming house though.
A lot of them are for true, no, seriously. Because they bring big pastors from foreign, big white pastors and all that from foreign.
No man, crusade, that's scammer.
Alright.
And then, you know what they do? And then they go around and give persons envelope and say, show a seed. This is for $1,000 that have American USD and stuff like that. USD it's for 500, or you put 500 USD, and the more you put, the more prayer you're gonna get, and the more blessing you get from God. And people giving that. People when they think that's smart, they give it to that. I mean, so So, through your talk, and I just see you them do that bit. It's in a church.
You know, say, we have a question, and
Yeah.
him used to go to church every
Yeah.
Sunday, and because me born and grew up in a church, but the more me grew up, the more me realize say that church thing then really right. So me do it friendly. I miss him attack, I mean the reason. I mean I say to him say, they say, look man, they say you go to church every Sunday and you
Yeah.
have a business. Me say, you know say it'll benefit you more if you go deal with your business and leave church alone, because I lose, I lose. Right.
Right.
Anyway, it take him some time, and he follow what me I say, because when he realized in the church that people come in the church and some things where people them do. Mr. Things say that is what me not try to show you, because the people them do some things where you wouldn't expect say them do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so why would you wanna go and mix up with them people? Me say one time church used to be a place of where you can go get comfort and you get all kind of thing. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Because all right, look. If a murderer, you're drunkard, you're whore or whatever, everybody run Ghana church. So me said to myself, I said, no, I can't go to mix up with anybody. Me rather in my yard. You understand what I say? Because when you go, because if you have somebody a war, you know, and they want you, you know, they will come hurt everybody around you just to get you.
True. That's true.
So that's how me view the church. If you can do everybody in your life, and then you run Ghana in a church, then I say, make no sense for me. Because you know, do what you do, I mean, you go mix up in the same place. No, me not in that.
They say, encourage life at risk.
Yeah, then about that me I do.
Yeah.
When me Ghana,
that's, I mean, that's true. Your talks in that sense. Got everybody running, and
I add something to what the G I say. And my sister Jada said, I'm since night. You see, whenever we use the word church, you see,
yeah,
we have to be careful how we stereotype, because because you don't know, you have some church where now do the right thing. You still have some church where it bless it, you know what I mean? At least they try, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have good members that believe of Christ and so we're good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we'll come down to the giving thing now. When you give, you have to just give, because me give and I watch a person face, or if me go see them back 20 times in my life. You know what I mean? Just like me, we come from Papine, me boom through Papine, and we book one lady with her youth, them come out. More than she come out with all 3 youths, and she a beg. Now, if she want to trick me or she want to scam me, that's on her. You know what I mean? Me just know say me I give, me no want to know where they behind the story or what in front of the story, or if you want to scam me or not. That's how we deal on God.
So every time you say you give her?
No, that naturally, because I not have it every time.
Okay.
So I now give her every time, but some people say is a thing she do. Just come out with the pit of them and feel like say she can use the kids and for trick. But as I say, me not have the time for meds that.
But,
I mean,
but once that's tricking on, it's become a job.
Yeah, it become a job.
Yeah.
Wait, all right, you want to have a problem? Let me tell you why I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I grew up in a garrison, bro, and 2 things. You'll find some youth on the corner where big. You'll find some where feel like so when you come in, them can try rob you, or rob your mother, or rob the shop, or rob the local poor people, them are rich people, them are rob people in general. I'm rather bigger than a robber. You know what I mean? So me not have a problem if Tom is a bigger. or
Yeah.
if him have begging as him job, it's just you have to just be a human being and smart and wise and just know. So, but you see last week and you give me the same story. So, you know what, Ray, but I mean, nothing wrong with that because, as I say, you have some people who look work, you have some
Mhm.
people them look work, them try for look work, but they just not getting any. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just not work out, brother. So them just feel say, got the stoplight and push out one pan and beg. I feel them where. And me rather them doing that than cause that same man, you know, where he'll
Yeah.
take up himself and say, I'm gonna beg them. Him still better than the man where say I'm gonna thief because him could have still have the mind to come rob you.
That's so.
Yeah,
You get to me? I
but
say,
me,
him see, yeah,
then if you not if nobody not give that person, wait, then go.
them a go rob.
Exactly. So the mindset of you want to beg all the time.
Yeah.
You have to try to go get for yourself too.
Brother Brain, I
Strongly
coming to
agree.
you.
And that is no
Strongly
excuse
agree.
to be that.
All right.
Nah, give you.
No man,
All
strongly
right.
agree, man. But you have to just know so the world set up a way where
All right. Brother Brain.
you have to give.
Brother Brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You come on here some time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember your topic them in the Brother Brain. I'm going to draw them back on you, you know, can me take
Yeah,
note.
which is very good.
All right. You came here some time ago and you said you have persons where beg, but if you have a yard around there stuff a chop down, for example, maybe not directly like that, and you
Mm.
give them something to do,
Yeah.
them not going to do it.
Yeah.
But them brother have to beg you. All right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You give them something to do. You give them a yard to cut down or one little place, something to plant or something.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when them even do that, you don't even give them a little tip over it. Sometime.
Yeah.
They're not gonna help you, you know. But them going to take you as now is for them feeding tree. You might not get it very often, you know, or every time
Yeah.
them see, you know. But they are coming at you whenever time them see and are going to draw back in a Spanish town again. You have
Yeah.
some brothers on the streets where
Yeah.
I used to think say them just go on there just as a matter of fact, I even didn't know say enough of them have picnic. And I wonder who go get pregnant for them there.
Yeah.
And when they come now, me hear them say them they are work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they are work? And if you ask them people if you help you carry one bag, you know, sometimes they not even want help you carry the bag, you know, unless they have pay them car work. Them claim to say them the car only thing them a do a brace up on your car and I wait for you till you come and claim to say them a watch your car.
Yeah.
Now you say in a one of your things, say when you give them a little work, they not do it. Them not
Yeah.
doing it. But when it come to beg, them
Yeah.
would have take off all the shoes off of your foot. Because guess
Yeah.
what? I beg, they don't want to work. Some of them just basically don't want to work. Them only want to hitch up out a road. And you probably don't know say fire give them this year. And then Ricky I give them that too. When you check it out, all them collect, for example, are 3,000 between you, Ricky, and blessings and all of that. So some of them no,
Yeah.
definitely no want to work. Even though yes, it's good to give them because you know one nigga rab down in the community, but when you hear down in some Mass Joe shop tear down and broke down and Mass Joe are the one who assist them and are the big person in the community will help. But they don't want to work on the same. Somebody them will come together and help them gonna need tear it down too. So 6
True.
of one, half dozen of the other.
The other. True. Give me a DJ for the man now. Now, me come specifically pertaining to like a person in the street, right? And not because you don't know you're gonna find youth in the community where because this is something what happened to me for sure, where them come feel like them big, but if I say, watch your number G, come carry them stand up for me, man. Them go around the thing. But that don't mean say me won't give them. You understand? Just like as I said to about the lady with the baby. That no mean say me would give her. You get me? I say, but me I go watch her style. Because remember we are not fool in the street, you know. But that now go deprive me from being a giver. He not gonna deprive me from not give to people out there. Cause I got Mobile, and me say me no know the youth of Mobile. Just like I know the youth in my community. But me who do give the youth in my community, but me da give the youth of Mobile. And him is just a waste man, just like the one in my community too.
Yeah.
Him no want work for nobody in a film community either.
Come down
You
to
understand
scam.
that? You know,
Yeah, but
no, everything, that's what I'm saying. I understand everything that you are saying. But as I say, me believe that you have to look on giving from the angle here. When you give, you know, give fee, like subtract. Huh?
Yeah, go continue, Brain, continue.
Yeah, me not gonna give for subtract. If you are waste man, if you love work, if you don't work, if you scam me, if you trick me, if you use it as a job. And that me I try explain, that me I try to break down, me just give.
Yeah.
You understand? But if my spirit feel like say me not give you to them, I just not give you. You could have been my mother, you could have been my brother, you could have been my sister, you could have been my wife, you could have been my cousin. And if my spirit aligned to give today, I don't care who you is either.
Yeah, that's true. You just give.
Because even the same waste man they will complain about when them no want work in the community, him about him and me and rarity. Enough time them see me as a brain boss, him $50. I complain about them and burn them out, yes, but me still give him. Because me spirit just
Yeah, you feel like give that day then.
yeah, it's like my spirit can't tell him no today.
Yeah. Yeah, that me understand yourself, it's true.
You understand me, I say, Jai?
yeah, but Brother Brain, I go and get a joke. I think I said it to you on this live before.
Yeah, me
I have this lady that I don't know her in a Spanish town again. I see her and she asked me very little, two of them have, but me just will give you one. One of them asked me for one money that she have medication to go buy. And Brother Brain, she collect all of them money, and when she come, you know who know about cigarette? No, see a pack of Mataran or a pack of cigarette you buy from a bar is gonna be more expensive. She went into a bar and she buy a pack of Mataran. I was passing the bar and we said, but Jesus, not the same old woman there. And as if only me did pass and see her, and she buy one cool Guinness because apparently she done her work and everything. And me said to her, I say, but no, you say, if you hear the words that will come out of that woman's mouth to me and other people, and me say that a fear pattern. You have this other one in Spanish one again where see me in a mother's already, in mother's in a juicy beef, and me buy, say me pay for your party for her. Cause me know her. I know her. And I pay for a party for her and me stand up there watch her. And she was like, give me the money for the party. Me don't want the money for the party. Me don't want the party, I want the money. And me look on her and tell her, and if you bother the people them there figure out the money, me say I go eat the party here today. Can me go back up to her? Me say I go eat the party here. Or me go take back my money and me go take a party. And he have a little boy, she had a little boy at the time. And when me see her, whenever time me see her, I don't know if the little boy hungry and all of that. When she come and she asks me for things, when me do, me ask the little boy if he's hungry, if he wants something to eat, and me get it to the little boy. I don't give her a cent. Because she, a long time scamming a go on from way back then with your bank book when you used to drop it at school, and them ask you to drop money and all, I know you know see that the bank book they go. Scamming a go on long time.
Yeah.
That's true, that little guy. That's true, you know. That school thing there.
Okay, boom. Yeah, that's true. So, and I think you know what I'm talking about. What happened to it? What happened to that? Eh? What happened to that school and the banking thing? What happened to it?
But with the bank book?
Yeah, the school. What happened to it?
No, seriously, the bank book. I mean, we used to go to school and used to save a little money and throw in there and think you will get money.
I'm saying, what happened to it when you leave school? I never hear about it.
I'm not hearing about it because you can't even go claim nothing. And I just know scamming are going from your dad, from your little picnic, them a scam you.
Yeah.
No, man, you're right, man. I have to say, you have people, I look on the other day, with the storm thing that happened in Westmoreland, and you don't know, we have a assist for family, and me even turn to my brother and tell him, say, on your way down, you still have to give to few person on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like random people, and you still have man, the whole of people in a them time there, you're gonna find that. You
That's
get me?
true.
I say, but watch your style now. Me see one of my family them reach out to me. Me I want them she number say, me know say a Kingston she come from. Cause oh God, get affected by the storm too, you know, you do for me. And I'm like really? Yeah, so a scam me, but you live at Kingston and me know say you don't get affected by the storm. I mean, I tell you about joke, you know. Me I tell you about
Yeah.
seriously I look said them I look helping, you know, cause they get affected by the storm, you know.
Yeah. Like
So
Kingston.
me know say that a scam. So me not, as I say, me not deny say
Yeah.
you know people out there who use them brain or try to scam and try to trick, cause we can't go around that. That's fact. It happened.
That's what
You
people.
get me? I say, but she now go deprive me. She now go stop me from give. Because
Yeah.
if push come to shove a morning, even though me know say she that try use her brain for me during the thing, and say something happen where she needs something for her daughter or her son, I still support her.
And then brother
Here with
Brain,
me,
I will put cameras that hurricane you bring out, you know, whole heap.
definitely.
All the government look like in that scam in a hit too.
But the head that stream always stay like that. The head that stream
Well,
always
I tell you.
pick up people them. The head that stream is always like that. The head that
You
stream is
see,
always like that.
the thing is still dry. If I follow that earlier, you know, help nobody
Yeah.
or support nobody or give to nobody. You
True.
can't follow that earlier. You get me? I say, because you don't know, you have good people, you have wicked people, you have man who are trying to scam, use them brain. It in your family,
Yeah.
it in our neighborhood people you know a long time, everybody are trying to use them head. You understand?
Yeah.
But you still have to do as much to work with your feelings and your energy and just go through and just know say I one of them did it because me I go give a story. Just like a virgin, me see him one at a time and him see me and him beg me a call as a stranger. You get to me, I say I'm on him my phone, but it's like when I'm on him my phone, it's like a vibe just come up and me say that boy look like him grab my phone and run, you know. I'm still give him the call. We still give him the call and he met the call and gone. And I remember me in a spot. With the spot with me in, I come, it happened, it actually happened like Pappy inside near the hospital. And you know, say the boom me I come from Carnival down at you know, and I walk, and the walk when me I walk, it's like about 12 away. I walk from my community. So me I walk past the community side of the hospital. And a brother come across and him jam everybody. You get to me and say, yo, hold up phone, want on the phone and everything, and me can tell you. The guy will come to take everybody's phone is the same guy when we give a phone call. I'm have to turn like him turn to him break. Him have a bridge and we stand up across the road. We are lock off the road and him come across the road. And like him turn to him and say, yo, John, my dog, yo. Can't do that one here now. I link them, man. I link, man. You see me? G even show up him face and everything, bro. Reading me, I tell you, even some girl will walk with me, I say, you, John, why you save me, you know? Some of those show you say in a some simple case. You're surprised to know, say, some people where you help in a life for them, you come back all in a foreign. You get me? Because it's just like me, you know. I have a place at Jamaica come range, right? And a guy used to be in my place, and I remember he was working at a call center, and him leave my place like with 75,000 Jamaican dollar. And me can tell you, bro, when I come from a tough in my place, me never have to make that happen. But me give and take, and me live to see me come a foreign day in a rent house. Enough time me don't have to give the landlord, and God bless the landlord to can understand just like how me did understand him. And him left my place with 75,000 Jamaican dollar. That's like
Right?
Maybe he got disconnected.
Well, for me, qualifier, me careful who me I give because you have these scammers out there and you have, yes, I don't have a problem give because you have good people out there where you can help. Understand? But when it come down to, me not go up on the road and see most of them street people here and helping because some of them just watch you, to see where your money coming from, and to see where you do and see much money, they even set you up and go call all them friends to set up you.
Well,
I'm not doing it.
That's a true drive. Me not go up on road. Me not help the woman. Help no. What my thing is, I believe in that God punish some people. And I think if you try to stop that from happen, you turn back on you. When God had that punishment, so that's why I not help nobody. If I don't know your situation, I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just say that sometimes you don't know who help or who not help. Our parents send phone back to them. Our phone then trying to connect to this one. Okay.
But yes, it's good to help persons because person out there genuinely need help. But I mean, I really assist somebody want a random person out the road and help them. I mean, I go to church, go take up my money, and them tell me if it's 500, that show this, show that, me not doing it.
Yeah, offering, I'm not show no tithes, I'm not show none.
The same money I got show for offering. Me look and see one pick me. When they look like they need it, I will give them it. I'm not doing it.
No, you can't show a friend.
No, I'm not show it.
No, my church, it's in my church now. I don't have a problem showing offering there. You know why?
You know where it's going.
Yes. And then we will have drive there at my church. The person who there no have no food, you can even go in your pantry and you can take out a little stuff and carry come on person. Most persons there will come to church, we're going home without nothing. Me, my bishop several times wrap up something in a hand and give them, and if they call upon my bishop even helped me before when I didn't have nothing. You understand? So I know for a fact there.
Anytime I go to church in Jamaica, Pastor God church, me give because I know where the money is
so
going.
You will know, you will use wisdom, and Brother Brain, as I tell you, you have to know God for yourself.
Yes.
So sometimes he will prick you and tell you what to give. So you see me go to Jamaica now and go church and go to my church, I don't have a problem giving my good offering because I know for a fact. We even put extra in there because we know for a fact. My bishop even have children, persons who I go to university, and when they come home all from weekend and all of that, trust me, he pack up stuff and he give them little pocket money and he send them out and them them good.
But you don't know where that bishop, that do day to day, you know. With that money.
Me not being a bishop in nobody, but I think that man they have class.
That she have rated, you know.
You see, anytime bishop, you turn your back from bishop, you never know the bishop.
All right, Ricky.
Yeah.
All right. Some people.
Yeah.
All right. Just like you know, Brother Brains are one burner. You understand? Some people. I mean, your gut feelings and you feel something and you know say that person they're real.
You know their character.
Yes.
Bad bro, trust me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Brother Brains too.
Me want to say something for me leave, right?
Yeah.
And as the G would have said to Jai, your pastor is gonna be good.
Yeah.
And the church where we have as bad the church where we have as a bad church, you have people there that have that pastor as a good man or have that church as a good church. You get the message. So you would say you would spend your offering at your church, you have some people where
I know.
say that church them and throw them offering. But that's why I come back to you and make you know say you have a thing with them calling him self-awareness. And you have to put yourself, none of we don't know what we can end up in a life. I don't know if next year me I go end up be a beggar. And me definitely go through downtown and see I stretch out man and I beg him $100. You get to me, I say me just still life as that. Me the sound away, but it's fact. You get to me, I say,
I agree with
like
you.
Tomorrow morning you can fall like you get to me, I say, like to the ground. Alright, so me have something to say. So that you would hear where everybody has seen from them screen, when me just come and came on. Him is the first person, the first human being me ever know or me. And that's Devon. You get what I say?
Who's Devon? Holy Fire?
Yeah, Holy Fire, yeah. You know no more than I not remember the Holy Fire. But anyway. And
Devon a good boy. Okay.
Yeah, I tell you man, and Holy Fire was the first way him show me around during the time, like, we get to know each other. He might show me the street. You know what I mean? Like, he might say, yo, I have another road here, man, and here's the name, so, and thing, and me and him step on the road. And listen to this.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Remember now, my boss tell Devon to only, like, me I go use the word orientate me. He might go orientate me into the same car wash business and moving around, right? All right. Remember now, Devon don't owe me no obligation. He don't know me from nowhere. And I can tell you this there in back and in front of him face, on the life or after the life. I remember when Devon first pay me. Remember, Devon not supposed to pay me. Even no woman obligation more than to show me the ropes and me go take on the street myself or go work from my back. And me can tell you, him pay me from him heart willingly. When we get the first money from Devon, I think it's like $200. I can go buy groceries. Like when Pinky see Pinky, I say, but babes, you get a nice money, man. And remember, after meeting Devon, and you don't know, me I do my thing. I come across boss, I come across supervisor, I come across other man who me meet in a other work field where up to now them owe me money. So you want to say this. The high is a blessed youth. The high is a youth where anything he man do, him do it from him heart. From the day me meet the youth here, he never tell me nothing wrong. I remember me even married yet and me then I'm boss a drive with him. Me I show him say, yo, you know, say, I'm married and thing. I must say, yeah man, do it man. And Ryan is a youth that ever speak of the Bible and ever speak good and he always encourage me say, yo, don't come here, come waste your time or your money. He is the first person who give me the encouragement. And I go tell you why I know say the G Sally. Enough man I come here with, enough man I come here and meet, and them I tell me say, come go go big. I come go go one club. Never yet tell me say, yo,
anyone from Eastern Avenue, Brother Brain. All
right. He never yet tell me say, come in man, we got a club here. And it's a youth where, like on some Friday, he will still buy 1 6-pack and say, yo, 3 of this up to you. And we both sit at the bus and him drop me off and he's gone and things. So is a youth to ever stay solid, is a youth to ever stay focused. So it come right back to giving. It come right back and I mean I said it because some people only give people props based on true them come and do good for them. I meet a lot of people here that them are half soul. I mean I have them up in my heart. Me still good with them.
Me too, Brains. Me know people before you too. Me know people before you. Let me cut out. Me know people before you. My name is Deal. And probably them not even your friend them.
All right. And I can remember Devon give me a story like when him just come and him a work. Him go through people hardship too. And him could have go somewhere and say, yo, right now, every man depend on their own, and Cayman is a place where everybody's selfish, every man, nobody not gives, every man a tight, every man want every money for themselves. And I can tell you, he never do that. Me I tell you, say sometimes when the man pay me, it's like, I can't believe. Me I fall. Show me the power line. You see me? Yeah. You understand? And me have always anyone go from Cayman Island, me have to start a G story. Like I have to talk it. So you see in life, not because we go through certain things, me and we can't give me don't even be about people scamming because they never know if me I come from Jamaica as a scammer. Him don't know if me a thief. Him don't know if me kill somebody at Jamaica. You understand? Him don't know them something there, but him just be him, be real, genuine, and good. And maybe you still have some people where burn out their man too. Maybe where him come from, maybe in his family. But me only can speak of what a person show me themselves, show me who them is. Yeah, and that is just a real part of life. Yeah. And as I say, me not thought this through. If they never even pay me, as though him encourage me, and up to know me what that straight road them. Me not flip.
Yeah. And I say youth like you, brains, when I say me talk on the live, I know say whole world here. Say youth like you know. Even when I talk so now, a lot of them will come to you with them $10,000. And
Yes.
then $10,000 now.
Yes.
Yeah, US, and they will try to buy you out. Because guess what? They say you
Exactly, bro.
this is not dirty. And they try to dirty you up
Yes, yes,
with
yes,
them
yes.
bloody money. But me say to you themselves stay focused. A lot of youth, what them do, them are free now. You get what I say?
Exactly.
You see, anytime they come to one of them money and then give them money, remember they have to know. They don't hold know.
Exactly. But if me meet other car wash guy, not me meet other car wash guy who go on the road.
Yeah.
Rating me, I tell him when if when if you give me something, it's like man find it hard. But show me if you take it as a real thing, I tell you, but just a show you say, at no time, brother, you put a front for your face. At no time, you try to go around me. At no time, you can say, you let me up on a Friday, I'm gonna get paid. Real thing, me I tell you, brother. And me I tell you, so me not even look out. It's not like me set myself to say, me I look out. Through you give me 2 times, me I look out another time. It's like me never met that, but you're going in your pocket, brother, and you say, hold on. And sometimes when I get the pay, I can't believe.
Yeah, because you see, Brian, a lot of us black people, when it come on to money, we make money consume we. But we don't want to share it.
Yeah.
We just hold on and we don't want to share it. That's the problem.
Exactly. That is the problem, real thing.
And trust me, me not like people like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But me can't say this, bro. Me can't say this. Where my born and grow.
Yeah.
I come from a grow up. You get me? So I end up and get caught up one at a time. You don't know, we not have to go down in a bag of details. You get me? I say? So we know the inside, we know the good, the bad, and the ugly. We know genuine people. We know people where bro, me just learned that earlier. Me learned the hard way from early. But there's nothing phasing me. I mean, I gotta say this. What I mean is, you have man out there right now where he would have gal out him money and left him daughter to suffer.
True.
But he still try to be a good uncle, and him still try to be a good stepfather.
True.
You have boss out there where them go to church and them try to have that look they like they're a good boss, they're good, and them give to the church.
Yeah.
But yet them do the miracle like shit, bro.
Money will turn.
You have some man, you have an excess, them would give you everything, and your mother suffer.
True, man. No, true.
And everybody out there have my top man. Yo, them man, they are top man, them man, they are general. Real you, them man. Oh. So you see, when I try to show a dry now, you see, even the woman where you come out, and she come out with the little pick of them, and she use that as a little break where you have to beg her as a scammer, she still have a better heart than enough people even in our family.
True. That's true.
Your family them with a more look you set you if you come from foreign and them know they have a piece of brother, them team one of look people to set you, brother. And these are
But yo, me G.
Yeah.
Boy, me know you say the woman that come out with them have better, but can't see that way there. Cause if you have a good heart, first of all, you would come out to the children them a beg, because the life she choose make she have to do that. You know?
Alright, but look on it that way here, Mitchell. Look on it that way. You know, so right now you cannot say it, then say them to go look at her. It's an example me. You maybe I say them to go look at her, both man and woman, and you maybe I say a scamming and rape, but right now you can deal with a woman where she not her and you uncle give to her, and that is a woman where you love and you deal with, and you uncle give and you don't give to her for 5 years. But she don't mean you no good. So she no different from the woman who come out and a scam. She in your life and a scam too.
No, I know the scamming alone, you know, but me I say if you have three children and you depend on that big. First of all, you don't teach them children nothing decent. And
no, yeah, right. But as I said, me no really dig deep in that. As I say, I just give when me can, and when me can give.
Yeah, but but sometimes, you know, we enable certain things, you know. We are the enabler, you know, because again, in a case like that, she need to go either find something to do, because if she beg and you have 3 kids, and I beg, you beg, and you have, or you ending up with 3 kids and I beg, we have 1 and you go beg 2 and you go beg 3 and you go beg.
You get 3 kids,
I beg baby them, man.
Hey,
I
Fire.
beg baby.
fire.
But money,
Yeah.
One thing we learn, you know, and
Yeah.
yeah, big people ever tell me this. And them go in our pocket and take out, yeah, we give them.
Yeah, true.
You know what that mean? You don't
Yeah.
have to. And you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, remember, you hear me say? And
Yeah.
them go in our pocket. So me, when I say, man, call out their money, bro. And the woman then go in them pocket and them give them. A man,
Yeah.
you know, say, Ray, because me have a daughter, bro. I tell a boy this or anybody this. We go all out to my daughter. Kind of work for me do. Well, I know it kind of work for me do painting. And well, all rope me tie and for me. If you don't know, don't have money must. Don't have money must. The rum place, the highest blood seed building, don't have that. Out of all I man, we got then no man no one go panic. And when the boss look for me, I say, "What I go come say, yo, give me rope." And when me go up for that, all the man look for me different. Yeah, me tell you, we go all out for my youth because we tell you this, bro. Nobody can force my hand to go in my pocket if you don't want to go in there. You see me? The next thing, bro, enough of them money, bro, and woman, them try to use it money, potential meaning in a higher class against man and woman. You see me?
Your phone broke up, you hear me, Jay?
I told me the road, I come from Baldwin. You see me? So then try to use money, bro, and try to feel like some money I go bring them right around the world, bro. Money only buy you a little respect. But when that money done, you're nobody. You see me? Respect comes from within. I watch another me somebody say about money change good friend. No, can't tell me that. My boss say me roll it, bro. You tell you, say me could have for me teeth a skate like mosquito. I have to take up my phone and say, oh, Ray, I'm not seeing the card in the good things to me. That the man they show me levels where I read it with me.
Yeah.
So you do it, and when you do it, though, you let me know how it turn out. And when we do things same way, it's more better than my way home that do it, and it's more easier. You see me? So, bro, some people did have in their intention. When they have money, them are going to change. You see me?
money you go expose them, man.
Yeah, you only show them up. Just like if you have a friend and he fly out and you text him and you see no text you back. The first thing in a feel mind, I beg you. I beg you, I go beg him. That's why bro, me have family are foreign, you see. I mean, I one boy when none of them can come say, me call him phone and say, because all of them, we feel like say, because we next set of family, we can't news. That's why I not call no family. Bro, me about grandfather, bro, every time I call him, I yell him up. Boy, baby, boy, me soon get something. Oh, I'm not call for no money, you know. Me call a check for you because I know you're sick. You see me? But some of the time, bro, money make people turn idiot, bro. You see me? Money. But you hold your own, me dog. A good man, believe. Money come from money, brother. When you're dead, you know, where you go? Who are going to be? Believe.
Carry what I with you. Carry what I with you.
Carry with you now and save man up and dig up your work. And take it from you. Oh, so bro, let me tell you this, man. Money change some, money show people some.
Show them up, man.
Yeah.
Show it.
Be real, you know, bro.
Money just highlight the badness in your world.
Yeah, me tell you, bro, me not really talk my business. But me say I'll give me daddy with money, turn all him in that way. To me father get our money from private give me. And fuck up all my money and tell me done. But me figure school. Time I go high school, man, in the same bunch that camp week. And when the first day grandma look for me and say, what money you get? Me say 7 bills. Grandma say, if you do what? Me say, because grandma said, you better get that and go and school it. And I don't ask him back $1. I want thing with me daddy. No boy, woman, nobody, family can't use money cash because me I want you, me love to hold me own. I when me I struggle you, hold it like a G. Because I don't want nobody come and say this or come and say that about me dog. Because I want you like me. Easy for shape, bro.
And that's
I'm
a
like,
good thing. Too.
yeah, I'm
That's a
like
good
this
thing
is
because that's a good thing because nowadays you have to be very careful. As I say, you have people
bro,
out there ready to buy out for young youth. But you said buy them
bro,
out. What do you mean buy them out? You just silly for young. I'm saying them corrupt now with money.
bro.
Yeah,
I say,
So,
yeah,
yo,
just feel
you see,
them corrupt
me
now.
tell you this. You see, you vex with me now because they feel like say we get up every day, beard and put on one clothes. Well, as usual, a normal clothes because the clothes I'm wearing in my yard. You see me? So man, you feel like say you have it, bro, but for then I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. You say, as I said, G, we're the real today. I would also live over and life, yeah, G, and as I say, who you can give, you give. Who you know, who your spirit still fi not give, you just not give. You know what I mean? Who you can support, you support. I just love. You see me?
you hear me,
Right.
dog?
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
thing,
telling
me
you,
dog,
man,
man.
you not have no time. All right, Devon.
Yeah, one talk, Brent.
Yeah, me remember me used to ride all the bike, you know.
Yeah.
And anybody bad drive up on the road, you know, me I turn back the bike, you know, and use a piece of nail or some iron and hold it from them car bonnet at the back to the front, you know, and scrape it, you know.
Yeah.
I sometime by all 2 days after, we drop off of the bike. But then I tell you about crash, you know, like the bike just drop and I broke all a clock or broke all a headlight.
Yeah.
Just naturally so. What you think me have to go do? Me have to go in my pocket, go buy back my light or the clock on the bike.
Yeah.
So same as other man, they gone buff him vehicle or spray it or gone get the nail mark out.
You have to spend a piece of food too.
Spend back a piece of food. So I may show you now. Me learn now by. So me learn by giving then. You get me? So me I use it in terms like about like give. When me give, me get back. So that's why when me go, them I watch who wants scam me, who I use them brain, and as we dry sec, we can't go on what she say. She show you say still is not everybody is supposed to give. But oh me, I gonna know that.
Yeah.
Because I'm still a give to love, me still a give to enough family member when me not supposed to give to either.
Yeah, I've done that to brain. Make people already too. I mean, no one say, when I think about it, me I say, you know, I said that person they never really did need it. Honestly.
Exactly.
After a couple of days after, I say, then they need it. I never need to give them. I give somebody else because they never need it.
Alright, let me show you. I never book a human being with them bad minded. People find finger on everybody, I find finger boy.
Yeah.
Never book a human being where say them work over, you know. Everybody I find finger for everybody boy, you know. So who do this or who do that, you know. That's the real truth. And what you know, no? No for we are talking about the older man and the older woman are the wicked people are right, but it they know family. You have some family were wicked, you have some they're around you, but they don't know, bro.
Yeah, I know someone there.
Yeah, you have bad mind people in their family, so them not there to quality garden, or them not there a mobile alone, or them not there through somebody say, yo, instead of go there, no, them bad mind and money for the car.
Me have told them in my family.
Yeah, really.
Me have an auntie, me have an uncle. I'm out them I watch and see, because I know them.
No, but a real thing. Just like, you know, Devon. It's like me, say for instance, you ever go check somebody? Like you go check a family at Ochi, and when you go check your family and a neighbor live bad. And right away it's like you hate the neighbor. But the neighbor never do you nothing. But you have a hate in your heart for the neighbor through your family tell you things in your face. If you don't listen to the real story, a year family the one them we are wicked to that person, they are a fight that person there.
You don't take a side.
Facts. But you just automatically just come and hate the person are there, you know.
Take side.
So we just show you some look. Exactly that time I show you some look of key points in life. So sometimes when you turn the people out there are big. Everybody have a big guy in their family. Everybody have a thief in their family.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. And everybody have a bad mind somebody in their family. A matter of fact, bad mind in every human being and thief in the whole of them is just to bring it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some are
And
not
so,
some are not active. Some are
yeah,
not
and sometimes
activate
for
it.
you not to bring it out, you have to pray about it.
Yeah. Some are not activate it.
Exactly. So I'm sure you what carry me through earth now, Devon. I
Yeah.
think as I tell you, I always say it, in self-awareness, brother. It fly
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
human being head every day. We are not self-aware of things. What you say a person what you're going through, it can reach you. Oh,
True.
man, I ask you.
True. So on that point, you're going to live here, folks. We're
Right,
gonna have a 3 hour.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What people
Plus,
gonna say, man?
yeah, man. Big up on yourself and thank you all for joining now. Brain,
You know it go.
you did send a link to mommy.
No, I never remember, you know.
Remember now.
Yeah, man, for sure. So Sunday.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm make a phone in and him one of my friend them work at First Caribbean Bank, want to jump on live one of them. Like I always have some lovely pint and
Yeah, I
some
want
things.
to have topics to send me to.
Most definitely, man. That is
Alright, I have to tell Pinky to.
yeah, man, definitely.
Alright, big up on yourself.
Brains and recorder, good night. I was
All
doing
right,
a
blessing.
report,
All
that's
right,
why
God bless yourself.
I was doing a report, that's why I'm mostly silent, but I was listening.
Yeah, man, that's
Fire
okay.
Joy, big up,
Alright,
all
big up on
right?
yourself. Everybody have yourself a wonderful week. I remember this.
Jai, you know we're going to Jai. Love and blessing, Jai.
Good over evil
I'm
and bad over
moving.
death and life over death. And remember, do good and good will do now.
Yeah,
Not do good to be notified or noticed by people. As Father God said, but do good because
Same,
of
so, brother. Same way, so. Repeat that again,
will
Devon.
pick you up, okay?
Not do good that you get noticed by human being. And we're not true. And at the same time, you have to be careful how you even praise persons because we fly in the head.
Shit.
Yeah, so big up on yourself, people. Have yourself a wonderful
Love and
weekend.
blessings, man. Every time.
Molly, the next live, all right?